Welcome to No Fugazee Podcast. I'm your host, Cooley. We got 6 lovely ladies on the panel today. And, we talking dating and relationships. Let's go. Understand out the door. All right, we are back. Just let's check out the audio. If everyone can hear me clearly, put a 1 in the chat. Make sure it's synced. When I'm speaking, the audio and the video is synced. It looks synced? Okay, we good, man. Hey, chat, we back, man. The last live stream we did was Wednesday. I did a debate with Will Smith. Just messing with y'all, but I did a reaction to Will Smith, and then I also had some people call in, and we had some discussions, and some topics was pretty debatey, I would say. But just a quick update. So every time we go live, we're going live on Wednesdays, and it's going to either be debates and some reactions, and then Friday is going to be our panels with the ladies. Currently, we have a few links in the description. So first link is to join the member. We got 3 tiers. If you like this content and you want to support it and keep watching it grow, click the link, man, and join to be a member. 3 tiers. First link, first tier is gang. Second tier is hitman. Third tier is mob ties. You know, if you join a 3rd tier, you locked in. You pretty much family. You invited to the cookout. The next link in there is for, what's the next link? I think it's one-on-one coaching. So if your chick is withholding sex for compliance, or if you're an inadequate man and you lack in masculinity and a multitude of other things, man, click that link. I coach you, man. I coach men and women on dating and relationships, also couples coaching, and as well as media and marketing. Yo, we had 200K, so that's big. Let's give me one of these real quick. For reaching 200K. Yo, we did it, bro.
Yo,
200K, man. That's big.
Yeah,
I mean, we did it in a year and a half. So, I mean, most people be on YouTube for years. And not only that, we did it with original content. You know what I'm saying? So that's dope. So if you want to keep supporting this content, if you want coaching in media and marketing, obviously I'm doing something right. We go viral all the time on TikTok and YouTube and Instagram. So if you want to grow your company or your business or your podcast, click that link and I'll coach you. Other than that, the next link is for the Clips channel. Steve, when the last time you posted a clip, bro?
Like a week ago.
Come on, you slacking, Steve.
What's going on tomorrow?
You got one up tomorrow? All right, so Steve is posting clips. He got to be on it. Maybe I got to hire some more clip guys. Actually, I should. So if you do clips, hit us up in an email. And then also hit me in the DMs at No Fugazee Podcast on Instagram. And we are looking for more people to make clips because we're trying to push out more clips. People are still in our content, which is, it's okay. They can go ahead and take the content if they want. But we're going to compete, so we're making our own clips as well. The next link is for the merch. Yo, we are updating the Shopify. I know I promised y'all merch soon, but we do got the Mr. Man glasses. They did drop. Well, they are here and to be released next week on Friday. We may even release it a little sooner on our live stream on Wednesday, but y'all know these are the famous glasses that I always wear. So we're releasing these, and then we also releasing the God over man, man over woman, woman over children t-shirts as well.
Don't worry, y'all. I didn't get my t-shirt either. So
he ain't even get a t-shirt. They sold out the last time, so we restocked up. I'll give you one, bro. I got you.
Please?
I got you, man.
Thank you.
Got you, bro.
Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it, man.
Other than that, what other links we got in there? Oh, Discord. Bro. All my chat niggas, yo. Join a Discord. We are traveling to Atlanta. We are also traveling to LA. Got some big podcasts to do in LA.
I'm going.
You going to that one?
I'm going.
All right, pull up, bro. You went to the Vegas one. So
I was at the Vegas one.
You missed the Marquette one, though, bro.
I know. And I missed Miami. I wish I could have went. I had to work.
Miami was cool, but y'all got sick, so it didn't even go as planned.
Well, you probably would have got me sick, too, so that's cool.
Maybe. But everyone, join up for the Discord, bro. It's free. If you want to stay up to date on all new things coming with No Fugazi, click that link. Other than that, It's back to normal schedule program. Let's go with introductions. Ladies, starting over here. Let's get your name, age, and where you're from.
All right. My name is Taryn. I'm 34, and I'm from Easton, PA.
Easton, PA.
Yes.
Taryn. Okay, 34. And what do you do for a living?
I am a performer, so I own my own production company with my family. We own a theater production company. We do big musicals throughout the year. We have a summer one coming up in a few weeks. We do 2 main stage shows throughout the year, and then we also do school programming for schools that don't have arts programming. We also do tours, so we go to different theaters in different states, mostly like.
Okay, what type of performing do you do?
Musical theater.
Oh, musical theater.
Yeah.
So you sing like, is it original songs or is it like?
No, we buy the rights to musicals and then we.
And then you go out there and
So
perform
like
them.
for instance, this summer we'll be doing Newsies the musical. So if you've never heard of it, it was a Disney movie back in the 90s.
Okay.
And then they made it into a musical about maybe like 10 years ago or something like that. So that's the show we're going to be performing this summer.
Nice, cool.
Yeah, that's pretty
and that's what you do for a living. That's like
Yes.
your full time thing.
She
and
basically has fun for a
what
living.
she does.
bro.
Yeah.
Well, it has its ups and its downs because one, working with family, definitely has its ups and its downs. But also, we do all of it. So not only do I perform, but I also do the choreography, direct.
It is a lot of
I
work.
do the
yeah.
social media. I do the graphic design. Like when you own your own business, the work literally never stops. So.
Yeah. Cool. Good for you. And relationship status.
Single.
Single. How long you been single for?
My last relationship ended, I guess, last October.
Last October?
Yeah, about there.
Okay. Your last relationship ended last October. That's almost a year. Yeah, almost a year. Almost a year.
What is
Is
it?
it 6 months?
No, it's a little bit longer than 6
So
months.
like-
We're in June.
7 months? 7
Yes,
November,
8
December,
months.
January, February, March,
months.
April.
9 months.
Yeah, 8 or 9. 8 or 9. If my
It's 8
math
months.
is
I just
correct.
counted with my
It doesn't
fingers.
feel like it was that long ago.
I counted with my fingers.
And
8 months.
fun fact about yourself.
Fun fact about myself. When I was younger, I was always taller than everybody else.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget when my aunt she was doing this thing online that was supposed to tell you how tall you were going to be. And it said that it was going to be 5'9". And somehow as a child, I thought that I was like, I'm going to make it my life goal to be 5'9". I made it to 5'9", but I didn't make it to 5'9" until I was like in my 20s. And I grew that last quarter of an inch.
You grew
So I'm
it.
very proud to be 5'9".
Usually women
You're
stop
5'9".
growing. Usually girls stop growing when they're like 14. You grew until you was 20?
I grew a quarter of an inch
Crazy.
in my 20s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga, she taller than you. It's all good, bro. You got the muscles though, bro.
Bro, I love my height. I
Nah, I'm
love
messing
it.
with you.
That's all good.
All right, cool. You got you want to add another question? Have you ever taken a plan B?
Never, because I do not believe in abortion, but also I don't believe in sex before marriage. So that wouldn't
Damn.
be a thing for me.
Wow.
Have you ever been married?
No.
Have you ever had sex?
I was about to ask that.
So you're a virgin.
Fucking
You're a
Jesus.
34-year-old virgin.
Press the button. Press the button. Press it.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
Steve, we need to switch it back and forth too.
Stop
Reaction,
fucking
bro.
lying.
Yeah.
I'm not lying. I promise.
You're not lying? Okay. Steve,
God,
just
believe
remember
her.
introductions.
I promise you 100%.
You know how many
Tell the
times
truth.
we've heard this before?
I mean, you could think what you want, but
Okay.
I'm
I'm
not
thinking what I
gonna
want.
lie. I'm not lying.
So you're and
What guy? A guy would have to
And-
be ridiculously like to get with you now. Like the standard you would have, I imagine, right? No, what guy can dig up? Oh, I can't. Can step up to the plate. I should say. What guy can step up to the plate to that? You know what I'm saying?
I guess
Because-
that's part.
Well,
of
that's
the
a
struggle.
good question. We'll get back to that.
Sorry.
Keep that in mind, and we'll circle back. But okay, you said no not birth control, but no Plan B, and you
Also,
are
no birth control. I will never be on birth control. I'll never
Okay,
take
never.
Plan B. I'll never have an abortion.
and you are a
Nothing.
34-year-old virgin. Hey, chat, put a 1 in the chat if you think she is not Fugazi, so she's being truthful.
Bro.
Put a 2 in the chat if you think she's being Fugazi.
It's hard to tell. She's an
Let's see what the chat is
actress.
saying.
So, like, how are we going to know if she's telling the truth or not?
She's
I would
That
say
is-
I do get that reaction a lot. Most of the time, it's like there's no way. I'm like,
Chat saying no.
I got a question. Have a dude ever grabbed your butt?
yes.
Wait. This is another.
Oh,
Did you ever give sodomy?
No.
Fellatio?
No.
Okay. No? All right.
Hand jobs?
Sticky fingers. All right,
I'm
never
gonna tell
mind.
You, like
We early in the game. Hold
most
up.
of I'm gonna tell you, like, I guess you can consider me sort of naive in a lot of ways because I could probably tell you I don't even know like what.
Go ahead, lie.
what
Go ahead,
some of those
lie.
would even. I don't even know what that means.
Wait,
You don't know
what?
what means. You don't know what means.
Do you know what mean? What?
Have you ever made out with a guy? Have you ever tongue kissed?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
She's
so
probably
she
a
did-
great kisser because that's what she did, right?
Well,
I would assume.
I will say I am for sure.
You better be the fuck. You ain't do nothing else.
All right. No cussing for the first 10.
Crap, yeah.
We good? All right. Let's move it right along. Thank you for sharing.
Well, I can't lie. What am I gonna say?
I mean, if you being Chad is saying that you being Fugazi, but hey, we'll get back to that. Moving right along. Name, age, and where you from?
Denise, 38. I live in Bethlehem.
Say it again.
Should I repeat that again?
Yeah.
Nah, you're fine. I heard you.
Alright.
Yeah, I was just making sure.
Okay.
Denise, 38. You live in Bethlehem. God dang! You almost 40. I'm just messing with you. You've been here before. Welcome
I look
back.
a lot better than a lot of 25-year-olds. Thank you. I still get ID'd.
Okay. You get ID'd.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
that's
like, do they
awesome.
ID you to make sure, like you're not too old to be drinking?
they-
Like,
they-
God dang, you almost 80. We not gonna.
No, they was like, I'm
messing with you.
They was like, I just got ID'd last week when I was with my kids and grandson. I was like, what did I order? A Blue Lagoon in Ocean City. I said, yeah, can I have a Blue Lagoon? And she's like, can I see your ID? And I'm like, I'm with my daughter, my son, my grandson.
Wait, real quick, back to you. I see. I'm reading the chat. Chat said, "Do you got toys?
No, I don't do any of that either.
You ain't never used no toys."
Come on now.
Press the button. Press the button.
Well, that's
doing-
kind of hard to believe now.
You lying.
You had me believing the first part of this, but now it's getting hard to believe that.
Because, well, I'll say I'm governed mostly by my faith, so it's like,
well, then that makes
for
sense.
me, it's faith first.
Then that
I'm
makes
very-
sense.
Faith
That
first.
makes
And
sense.
what's your religion?
I believe it
I'm
then.
Catholic,
You're Catholic.
Roman Catholic.
We'll
Yes.
scare you.
Roman
We'll
Catholic.
scare you into that.
Okay.
So
Do you,
maybe it's a little more understandable now.
A little bit. But then again, there's a.
do you confess your sins to the guy in the?
The priest?
You
priest?
that before?
Yes, I do.
Oh, we were just
It's called
talking about
confession.
that on my last live stream.
Sacrament of reconciliation.
Yeah, you sure it wasn't
Whoa.
Usher behind there? Get it?
I
Usher
don't
with the
trust
song,
that.
Confession. This little jokey joke, whatever. Anyway, go ahead.
Chat probably gonna be like, this nigga worse than
they
fresh. They
Whatever,
he's
ask me
saying
whatever
that.
questions
They
you wanna
about to
ask,
kill
you
me.
know?
They about to kill you. Okay, Denise. What do you do for a living?
I'm an esthetician, a small business owner.
Okay, small business owner, esthetician, and what's your relationship status?
Single.
Single. How long you been single for?
Too long.
You give me some months or years.
2019.
2019.
Yes.
Yeah, bro, it's 5. Yeah, 5 years. Okay, and since you've been single, how many one night stands you? Now I'm messing with you. But the last guy. Well, tell me why. Why have you been single for so long? You just picky or
Because they're goofies.
goofy?
Guys are goofies.
Goofy.
You could tell you from Jersey. You're goofy.
I'm tired.
You mud dog. Get out of
I'm
here.
tired. I'm old. I'm old and I'm tired.
Okay, cool. Holiday Tone, I see you in here, Brody. Hey, I see the mods in the chat too, modding it up. We got, who else in here modding right now? We got Tim M in here. We got Jonathan Ballard. I see it for a membership. Who else in here modding? And that's really about it right now. Okay, cool. Have you ever taken a Plan B?
Unfortunately, yes.
How many?
One time. Once.
Once.
Yes.
She
Press the
38.
button. Press the button.
And you look. And you've been single for 5 years?
She used it at least 3 times.
Why the fuck you lying?
She used it a couple times.
Once.
Once?
Yes.
Okay. Hard to believe. Very, very hard to believe. But anyways, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
But I am against abortion.
Okay.
But Plan B, I don't. Plan B.
You basically aborted, homie.
I don't. This is gonna be no. I'm not. Saying
You aborted the potential homie.
I don't even know if it was. All right, I'm just gonna. Can I say? Just say it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, say
This
it.
is just terrible. It's too TMI. But the truth is, like, I knew I didn't want to have children with him, it was protected. Because
It was protected.
Yes.
Condom broke.
No, the idiot.
Didn't pull out.
Oh gosh, no.
The condom got stuck inside?
Yes.
Oh, you was messing with a little homie. That's
This
why
was
you
many
you ain't want his
moons
DNA
ago.
to pass on. You like, oh
Many
yeah, homie
moons
was
ago.
too
No,
little.
no,
Your
was
genes isn't made to be leave
So
a
I don't
legacy.
know. So to take the precaution, I made him buy me the Plan B because I didn't want
$50. No,
It's
go
like
ahead.
$50 after.
You know, it was at the
Oh, you
time
did
was
it too?
it was
Yeah.
$50,
You
and I made him.
No, the condom.
But no, I don't. Yeah, that was the only time because I don't. I was with my son's father for 10 years.
Okay.
And then I was with my daughter's father for I don't know through 4 years. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right, fair enough. And fun fact about yourself. You didn't give a fun
Oh
fact.
gosh.
I know you
Wow.
got something fun about you, Denise. 38. You
I don't
experienced
have
a
red
lot.
flags. I got fun facts. I don't know. I don't know. I'm a grandma. I don't.
Your grandma.
And so many other women.
How old is your
Okay.
That is a
grand?
fun fact because you look really damn good to be a grandma.
you.
You don't look like
He's
a
6
grandma I've
months.
ever seen. I never seen a
6
grandma when I
months?
was a
She's
kid
only
that looked like you.
38.
Let me
Okay.
see. I don't know. I like astronomy and history. I'm a nerd. I like my books and I
Nerds
write
are cool.
poetry and I write songs.
You like your books.
I
All
love
right.
my books.
Cool. Well, let's move it right along. Name, age, and where you from?
Hi, I'm Grace. I'm from Whitehall, PA,
Yeah.
and I'm 18.
Grace, Whitehall, PA, 18?
Yep.
Okay. Let me move it down a little.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
All right, Grace.
Should I say it again?
You said, no, you said you're 19?
18.
18.
I'm turning 19 in August.
Turning 19 in August. Okay, cool. What school did you go? You went to school around here?
I went to Whitehall.
Oh, you went to Whitehall. Okay, cool. And what do you do for a living? I mean, you're super young.
I go to the sales for nursing, and then I'm a manager at 2 different salad works.
Cool. A manager at 2 different salad works. How did you become a manager so fast and so young?
It was my first job ever, so I started working there when I was 15.
Makes
And when
sense.
I was
Makes
16,
sense.
I basically just asked, "Can I be a manager?" And they were like, "Yeah."
Got it. Got it. So you're trying to take some ownership of salad works?
My sister loves that store. You think you could hook me up with something like a free salad or something?
Yeah.
Really? I'm dead ass. I'll pull up. Bad.
Yeah, the chat definitely gonna roast you easy. They gonna say you worse. Yeah, so chat,
that's about the free
go
shit.
easy on ease today. And relationship status.
I'm talking to people.
Okay, you dating people, and so you're single then, right?
Yeah.
Cool. And how long have you been single for?
2 months.
2 months. Okay.
Yeah.
Who broke up with who?
It was mutual.
No, it wasn't.
Never
Who broke
mutual.
up with who?
No, it really was mutual.
Whose idea was it to break
Yeah.
up? Was it his idea or was it your idea?
His.
Oh shit.
Oh dang, he broke up with you.
Red flag. What's wrong with you? What
Yeah,
you
guys
do?
normally don't break up with chicks. So how,
Nothing's wrong. I mean, we just weren't
You did something. What did you do?
You cheated?
Grace?
No, nobody cheated.
You liked
There's
it,
no
his best friend's
hatred. We
pick?
still talk. There's no hatred.
So he said, Grace, I think we should just split. He came up to you first with the idea, or you came with him first?
We just have different beliefs. He's not a bad
what,
person.
what type of belief? Explain.
Well, I'm religious, and he wasn't.
Okay. You had sex before marriage?
Yeah.
You ain't that religious?
Damn sure ain't.
Well,
Karen is.
I have a relationship
She is. She
with God.
That's real religious
Terry
right there.
gonna be. I mean, if she's a virgin, we don't know. I don't know. But anyways, back to you.
Right.
Go ahead.
So-
No way to prove myself.
Yes,
I'm
I've
not
had
a
sex
liar.
before marriage, but I have a relationship with God.
Okay, you got a relationship with God. Good for you. And have you ever taken Plan B?
No.
You haven't. Okay. Fun fact about yourself.
I live on a little farm and I own pigs.
You live on a farm.
She got the swan. They bite. They can be nasty. I had to take blood from pigs, and they scream really loud to the point you have to wear the earplugs, right?
Damn.
No, really. If she knows. You hear the high pitched scream.
Everyone
you can go deaf.
say that pigs oink. They don't oink. They scream.
They scream.
Really?
You can go. You can
Okay.
actually. She's right. You can go
Pig
deaf.
scream.
Yeah, that's a
Instead of
It's
oink.
for real. It's the loudest
All you
thing.
have is pigs. You don't have any other animals.
I have pigs, cats, turtles. I want to go. I think I'm gonna
Goats
get a
are
goat
super
soon.
cool.
You got
You want a
bacon
goat?
for days.
I would never kill my pigs.
Why not?
They're my pets.
Till
I
they
love
bite you
them.
really hard enough,
Like
and you lose
they
a toe, and then
cuddle
you'll
with me
rethink
on the
your
couch.
friendship
I would
with
never
them.
kill them.
They be in the house
Yeah, they live in my house.
inside.
Yes.
You could have pet pigs. My
I know you
daughter-
have
Men are worse
pigs.
than
I
some
never
pigs.
thought-
That's
I
not
never-
the worst thing.
I
And a
wouldn't
pig
have
might
a
love
pet
you.
pig. Pigs are
They have
dirty.
like
They're
their
biting,
little
though.
room. They have like little beds.
They're actually cleaner than dogs.
That's a damn lie.
I have heard
Fugazi.
that.
They eat their
Actually,
own
more
The
intelligent.
indoor
No, they don't.
Keep it on
domesticated ones.
They
Fugazi.
don't?
Because what you said was Fugazi.
Oh, she would know.
You've never seen a video of a pig just like running around in
They could
someone's
be
house?
domestic.
Like
I've
little
never been
baby
No, I
They
have
are cute.
not.
They are
They're
cute.
mini
Oh,
pigs.
wow.
I have seen them running around
People
in dirt
definitely have them.
Ladies,
and mud.
this I didn't know. We're black. We don't even
Yeah, I
allow
gotta
pets
be
on
honest,
our
when I was on the
bag.
farm.
We don't like animals licking our face. That's what white
That's-
people do. Y'all lick the
You
animals
let
in
the
the
pigs
dog
lick
bag.
the face,
fair.
Grace?
They don't lick and they don't shed. So
But that's true. I've never. It's only been in white houses that I've
You
seen
walk 'em?
pigs.
You gotta walk them.
sometimes, but they go outside. They go outside like a dog.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well,
current
enough
one.
of pigs. Let's move it right along
You should have said no pun intended.
No pun intended, right?
with you. Name, age, and where you from?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I'm Shelly. A lady never tells her age, but I will say numerically.
Hey, Shelly, can you speak in the mic right there?
numerically, it may. I don't want to talk about my age. Age is just a number.
So it's just a number. Just say it.
Shelly,
Fine, fair enough. Fine, I'll give you that. I'm 39, but I don't look your I will say I don't look your typical 39, so I'm proud of that. I'm originally from South Plainfield, New Jersey.
okay.
And what was-
Shelly,
Yes.
you look 39. It's okay
Shut
though.
up. No,
It
I
is
don't.
okay.
Fuck off. No, I don't. See, I can't curse. Listen, I'll
No,
be
you can
real.
now, you can now,
I
you
can
good.
curse. Thank
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
Fuck off. No way. I don't look anything like 39. And if you've seen my 39, and I know, and I'll tell you how I know I don't look 39.
Sure.
Because one of the saddest things I've done recently, a few years back now, when I first became single, I went on Facebook dating.
Uh-huh.
And if you want to be depressed real fucking quick, go on that.
Okay.
Because you'll see what they put that they think that they line you up with according to your age. And it's
Yeah.
not correct for me. And I saw what they thought my 39 went, and I was like, I am not a bitch that matches with that. So I went down about 10-year bracket, and then I was like, now we're talking.
Oh, so you
I
was
don't
cheating. You was
accept. I
playing
don't
cheat
identify.
codes.
Here, you talk about identity issues.
That's
Here you go.
cheating.
You're talking about identity issues.
That was you was catfishing people.
I identify as 33. People can identify
You
as whatever
ide-
the fuck they want now.
Age-
I identify
So,
as
Shelley.
33. I was identifying as 29. I just changed
So,
it. You're welcome.
Shelley,
I went up 4 years.
You are an age identifier?
Yes.
Wow, that's new.
Yeah. I just made it up. And
You know,
guess what?
it's-
I love
hey,
it.
Chad,
I identify as 33 because I could pass as
You
33.
got guys identifying
She
as
could pass,
women.
She could pass as you could pass for like 25, 30.
Shelly.
You don't look 33.
Listen,
You
say what
older.
you want. I will defend my honor. I know what the internet has taught me about what a hard 38, 39 looks like, and it ain't me. It ain't me, I'm telling you. The females my age, they get the crow's feet. They're angry.
Shelly, I
looking.
got you. Let me ask you the questions, but you thank you for the charisma.
I'm just going to defend it.
What do you do for a living?
I am military.
You
and
are?
I am, yes.
Thank you for your service. How long have you been in the military, and what branch did you serve in?
I've been in longer than I will get credit for, and I am CIA. But they don't like to put women in that position. They don't like to. They don't like to acknowledge women in that position. So basically, I don't get the look at me parade, which I don't give a fuck. I don't need no look at me parade because when you do the right thing, you don't need a look at me
Okay.
parade, right?
One
But
second.
I don't
Let's,
get a pin. I don't get any of that. So
I
it's
got
hard
you.
to
I'll
say
ask
how
you a
long I've
question.
been
I got
in.
you, Shelly. So you said that you're in the CIA.
Yes.
And that's because I said, what do you do for a living? And you said that.
Humanitarian. So right now that fund zero, and the government takes everything you have from
So
you.
you used to be in the CIA.
No, still, this is current stuff that I'm doing. I'm doing
Current-
humanitarian efforts overseas. Yeah, I can't talk about everything.
So
I
you're
do.
currently in the CIA.
I know. No one would believe that. I'm not gonna.
And what branch in the CIA are you in? The Intelligence sector or this sector?
I can't talk about anything further than that.
Shelly, I don't know if you remember, but this podcast is called It's No Fugazi.
It's okay.
Oh,
She's
this is
saying
no
that.
Fugazi. You ever hear of special ops?
Of course.
Okay.
I had some
about 'em.
special operations too. So this shit's not made up. I don't want anyone coming at me and acting like what I'm saying is crazy or that I have
Too late.
Tourette's.
Chad already did it.
Or I don't give a fuck. The chat can come at me. They can find me. They can come to my fucking door. I have nothing to hide from no one. I know
Yeah.
exactly who the fuck I am. I know who I work for, and I know exactly what the fuck I do, and I come correct every motherfucking time. So the chat can suck my dick and say whatever the fuck they want. I know who I am.
You got one of them?
I know who I. No, I don't.
Oh.
I may act like it. Maybe some pussy ass men that need to step up to the plate because they're intimidated by a bitch that's got a mouth on her with a fucking honest attitude need to say
Okay.
they have a dick because they got to compete with that and go, bitch, you can't talk like that. I've been through a lot of fucking shit.
Yeah.
So when people want to come at me with bullshit, I'm a fucking mirror because you know what you're doing? You're just projecting your bullshit on me. I am calm as a motherfucker.
Okay,
So I don't want
see.
anyone coming at me. You could chat this. You can call me a man. Talk about my acne. Here, you want to get on this? Here, I got stretch marks. You know what? I'm proud of those because my kids came from those.
Okay.
You could say whatever the fuck you want. I know who I am.
Okay,
So
so
that's
Shelly, you are in the CIA.
Yep.
All right.
Laugh at me all you want. 2 master's degrees plus 12 credits,
Another
smart
question-
motherfucker, straight A pluses, and 3 simultaneous jobs, all while in school.
Another
Boom.
question for you, Shelly. Relationship status.
That's a good one. That one I'll have a harder time answering for you.
Okay. So how, are you single or in a relationship?
Right now, I am single, yes.
Okay. When's the last time you had sex?
That's a private question.
Okay. I mean, you were talking and saying everything else, all of your other business. I thought you'll probably give that out.
I don't know. Maybe a week or two ago.
A week or two? What's your body count?
I have no idea.
You have no idea. You
No.
think it's over 20?
I have no
Over
idea. I don't keep track of that.
You don't
I
keep
never.
track?
I really don't. I'm not like a
10,
dude.
10 or above, what would you
I
say?
don't know.
You have no idea.
I really don't know, and I'm not going to say. I'm going to be a lady about
Okay.
it.
Well, fair enough. I just want, I mean, you're telling everything else. I'm
No,
like,
but that's part of my
let's
life.
see what
that's
else we
no
can get
one,
out
I'm
of
not
her.
inviting anyone to that, so I don't need to invite. I gave you already more than I wanted to there.
Fair enough. Shelly, so your last relationship was when?
Maybe a week ago.
A week ago. Oh,
Yes.
okay. And
Well, no, I think the thing is, I have not going to get into the details, but I have been through some highly traumatic shit.
Okay. Well, real quick, let's keep the conversation
No,
concise.
I'm not going to go into it. I'm just going to say because of that, I am so hardened that it is phenomenally difficult to be in a relationship. Phenomenally.
Shelly, and it's okay. We could tell you're hard, and it's quite fine.
I know. You can make
but
fun of me. It's facts.
I know
I
it's
know what
making
I've been
fun
through.
of you. I'm just stating out the obvious. But another question for you. So you said that you was in a relationship about 2 weeks ago. How long did that relationship last?
That was a very short-lived relationship. It was like a 2-week relationship.
2 weeks.
And before that, I had a 3-year relationship. Before that, I was married since I was 16 years old. Same person.
So
since
2
16.
weeks, like, did he like? Was he like, hey, you want to be my girl? And you was like, well, yeah, I'll be your girl. Or what was it? Or was it just like a little fling?
No, it was a relationship, but it was. I think he was very. I think he's an addict, and I think he's in denial about it. And I was an addict,
Yeah.
and I know I still have the addict mentality, the brain of one, and the things that I was addicted to are very scary things, and I don't want to ever be addicted to I smoke cannabis, I'll admit that, but
And you smoke cannabis and you're in the CIA. Is that eligible to do?
if you're able to carry out your position and your disposition accordingly and carry out your job respectively and do what you're supposed to do and act appropriate and not let whatever that is get in the way,
Okay.
and you're doing legal shit and you're not doing nasty shit behind anyone's back.
You could do
But if
anything
people
you
are
want.
doing things and you're altering yourself and you can't do your job.
Let me ask you another question. So you said that you used to have an addiction. This addiction that you had to alcohol, did you have this
Not
while
alcohol.
in the...
I
What
did not-
addiction
not
did you
They
have?
let you in the CIA with all this addiction.
I got you,
No,
but
no.
what addiction did you have?
Years and years ago.
This was before the CIA?
This is prior to that.
Oh,
yes.
okay, cool. That's all I wanted to know.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
Oh, no, not at all.
that's what I was trying to
Oh,
get at,
absolutely
too, yeah.
not. Absolutely not. No, they're not going to let some. No, absolutely not.
All right, let's go with... have you ever been on took a plan B?
No.
Never. Okay, fun fact.
I know what it's like to have been killed and come back to life. I know what it's like to die and come back
So
to
you
life.
died before.
You can make fun of it. You can call me crazy. You could say I'm
So,
lunatic.
in
That's
your
a fact.
past life-
and there's a lot of people in hospitals that they experiment on, especially minorities, and
Yeah.
they'll flatline you and they'll bring you back. This is some
That
real
happened to you?
shits. Yes, that happened to me.
Let me ask you,
I'm not
Shelly.
saying a minority. I'm
So,
saying that is shit
Shelly,
that they did
in your
to me.
last life, were you a CIA in your past life, or like this new life?
I
you was
feel like
I'm
you're
a CIA?
trying to insinuate that I'm crazy, and I don't know if you're trying to, in some funny way, in a roundabout way, insinuate that I'm making this up or crazy. I'm not.
I'm just asking questions.
And
You
I'm
said
just
that you
telling
died
you.
and came back. I wanted to know, before you died, were you a CIA agent or no?
I'm not going to answer that.
Okay.
There's
fair
a very
enough.
interesting indoctrination ceremony that they have when they make you. You ever hear about being made? Have you ever heard of
Made
the term?
what?
You know what your show is called? No Fugazee,
Fugazi,
right?
yeah.
So you know what? If you're an Italian gangster, you would know exactly what I'm talking about when someone says you're made man. You would know what I was referring to, right?
Made man, like meaning that like
Well,
you've
if your
made
show's
it in
No
life.
Fugazi, you would know what a made man was.
Well, you can elaborate for me.
You tell me. You can't name a show No Fugazi,
What I
Italian
would
term,
say
and not tell
that-
me you don't know what a made man is.
I don't really consider an Italian term. That's not the reason why I made the name, but we can get into that in other ways and other times later.
Sounds
but
like you're just trying to buy
to
your way
be
out
a
of that
made
one.
man, from my interpretation of that, that's like someone that made it in life. They're successful. That's how I interpret it. Is that your same
if you're
interpretation
made,
or no?
that means no one fucks with you, but they don't do that at free cost.
So your made is
there's certain ways to make you. Do you think they
Got
just
it.
indoctrinate you into an agency like that, or some military grade shit, without doing some serious military grade torture on you?
so they
and
made
some
you
real
that way.
tortured shit. I have been through shit that maybe you don't know about, and I feel like you're insinuating I'm making it up, man. I'm telling you, I've been through some real fucked up shit.
So,
and yes,
Shelly, look,
I'm
let me
very
tell you something.
intelligent. They
Just
don't
like-
waste intelligent, tough boss bitches like
I got
me.
you, Shelly.
Okay.
One mic at a time. So just like she said that she was a virgin, and we challenged her on it, and everyone, and even you said, "Well, I don't really know if you're a virgin."
I do believe her, though.
Now,
I actually do believe her,
I got you.
100%.
Now you're making claims that you are in the CIA. You are in the CIA, and also you died and came back to life. No one knows if this is true, just like no one knows if she's a virgin. So I'm
That's
just
fair.
asking
That's
questions.
fair. That's fair.
enough.
Fair enough.
But cool.
I know, because I'll tell you what. If I heard someone say that shit, that's fair. I'll say what that's fair. If I heard someone say that to me about themselves 5 to 10 years ago,
You would ask another
I would
question
think,
about
I would be
it.
like, that's crazy. That's some crazy shit. I maybe believe the dying back to life thing, because I've heard stuff like that. I'd be like, oh, well, what was that like? But the other shit would sound crazy. But they make it so crazy that no one would believe it.
Fair enough. Moving right along. Name, age, and where you from? Hard to follow up on that, but
Hi, I'm Brianna. I'm 19. I was born in Texas, but I've been in Easton since I was 3.
okay. Born in Texas. Let me fix your mic again. Sorry, you just gotta come down a
There you go.
little bit, like right there.
Is it good? Hello?
Yeah, that's good. So you said that you were born where, Texas?
Yes, I was born in Georgetown, Texas.
Oh, okay, cool. And I'm sorry, age 18 or 19?
19.
19. Okay. And what do you do for a living?
So right now I work with retail, but I've been exploring modeling, and I do love fitness, so I don't know if I'd like to become a personal trainer or help. Losing weight, I've lost 50 pounds.
Good for you.
So,
Wow, good for you. That's
yeah,
tough to do.
my
Yeah.
biggest was
That's very hard to do.
186, and now
when were you that big?
when I was 16 years old. 16,
Good for you.
17. Yeah. So
Good
it
for
took
you.
me a couple of years, but over time, I can actually hit a 4-minute, 30-second plank.
Good.
Started off at 45 seconds. That's one of my fun facts. If you were going to
Hey,
ask.
that is good. We do promote, self-improvement on this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a good thing that you've improved. And that was only, 3 years? Yeah, so that's real good.
Mm-hmm.
And relationship status?
I am single.
Single. How long you been single for?
At least over a year and a half.
Year and a
maybe
half?
almost 2 years now. I can't really remember an exact month or date.
Okay, no
but
worries.
It's been at least 2 years.
Who
yeah.
broke it with who?
I actually broke up with him, but it was something that I did, but it wasn't. It was just a mix-up.
It was a mix-up.
Yeah, it was just a whole mix-up, but it was for the better because he was also younger, and he wasn't serving me as I.
He was younger than you?
Yeah, so it's
Oh,
just
okay.
I was the one working, paying for everything, so it's kind of when I got that chance, I kind of took it.
He didn't serve you any purpose. He was like, I could move on.
You know,
and
I'm not
find
going to say
better
that he
things.
was, you know, a bad person. He was just younger and he had a lot of growing up to do. And we just both didn't have the, you know, the same views, perspectives.
Yep.
Like we
No,
didn't,
trust me,
we
I
didn't
got
like
you.
work.
No, I understand.
But I tried for like 3-4 months to just make it, you know.
Fair enough.
You guys
And
are super young.
I was first 17 at the time, and he was 15, and then it went up from there.
oh dang,
Very young.
yeah,
Thank you.
that's too young. Next topic. Let's see. What's the next one?
You actually said no
birth-
age. Fun
yeah.
fact.
Oh,
So I think it's
have you ever
honest.
taken a Plan B?
I have not, no.
You have not. Okay, cool. And fun fact.
I love to be adventurous. I like go-kart racing, nature, sunsets, outdoors, try new things. I like people who put me out of my comfort zone, make me try something new.
Is this your first time on a podcast?
Definitely made
Yes,
me
it
feel out of
is.
my
This is
comfort
something new. I
Yes.
guess you are
Yes.
adventurous.
I made
Yeah.
you feel out of your comfort zone, probably like
Thank
a little.
you. All you ladies
bit.
did. You're all so beautiful. You're all
little
great.
bit.
Honest. Yeah, I appreciate everyone for being so honest and everything. So,
You don't have to lie about the beauty part.
why are you saying
We
that
know
these
that
ladies
there
don't
are
meet
some monsters
standards?
in here. It could be
Don't
me.
say
It
that.
could be me. I'm a monster.
Yeah, but that's an opinion. You don't have to share it. You know.
I think
so
I'm a
nice.
monster.
She's so nice.
He's as big as a monster.
Moving right along. Name, age, and where you from?
I'm Gianna. I'm 23, born in Jersey, but I've lived in Allentown, PA, majority of my life.
Word, Gianna. And what part of Jersey?
Edison.
Yo, I'm from
Yeah.
Rahway.
Hello.
I used to live
Right
in
there.
Hawaii, too.
Right
We
there.
neighbors.
I know.
That's dope. Wait, did you go to school out here or in
I
Jersey?
did. I went to school. I went to high school at Emmaus.
Oh,
High school.
you
Yep.
Emmaus girl.
Yes.
Y'all weird.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm messing with you. Okay, and what do
I
you...
would say one
Go ahead, sure.
about Emmaus. My dad was on the last undefeated Easton High School football team, but they always talk about it because Emmaus was the one game that they tied.
Oh wow.
So
They're good.
that-
So being weird helped, I guess.
so my dad has always hated Emmaus.
Really?
Words, yes.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Easton has a good team.
The rivalry.
I mean, Peaburg's the real
Yeah.
the real rival, but Emmaus was like, man,
Oh yeah, because P-Burg is right next door
Yeah.
to Easton. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. got it.
Yeah.
It's like Easton, Parkland, and Emmaus always go crazy.
Yeah.
All the time.
Okay, so relationship status.
Single.
Single. How long you been single for?
Well, never been in a committed relationship, so
Okay. No
I've
one never
dated.
wanted to be like, baby, be mine.
no.
No? Or
Yeah.
or they did say that, but it wasn't the guys that you really wanted. Which one was it?
The second one.
The guy. So it wasn't. You never got that baby be mine.
It
from the
wasn't
guys that
like,
you
hey,
wanted.
I would like for you to be my girlfriend.
Yeah.
So it was like, oh, you're mine. And I was like, wait, what?
It was okay. So
I
you
missed something.
you
I'm like,
basically.
I'm missing a little communication.
I got you. So you basically didn't hear it from the right guys, right?
Yeah.
Got it. Makes sense. Okay. And how long have you been single for?
Oh, gosh. Well, practically my whole life. I dated.
Oh yeah, you said you've never been in a committed
no.
relationship.
Never.
Okay. Hookup culture it is, I guess. No. Hot girl forever? Usually it's a hot girl summer, but hot girl forever? Maybe. No? Okay, you having
Not
fun.
forever. I don't want it to be forever.
You know, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Have you ever taken a Plan B?
No.
Haven't. And fun fact.
I was born at home.
Wow.
Born
Yeah.
at home.
I
That's pretty
was.
cool.
Home
thanks.
birth.
I was.
Wow.
I think
It was a home
they're,
birth.
they're not bad.
No
You can do 'em.
epidural.
No, my mom did not have an
Your
epidural
mom's
with
strong.
both my older brother and myself.
Yeah,
Oh,
your
and my
mom
younger
doing
brother.
it home
No
now.
epidural. for
Yo,
all
your
three of
mom
us.
is a G.
Yo, that
Yeah, she
pain
is.
is crazy.
She tough for that.
Yeah, but
She's
the,
tough.
the size of the epidural needle.
No, thank
I will
you.
say
That will never happen when I have
hospital
kids.
stuff. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world to get like whatever's a midwife or doula, and you could safely do it if you know what you're doing. You could do it at home. You don't
That's
need to
what
go to
my
the
sister did.
hospital.
My sister had a
you
home
have to you have to be prepared to be in a
Yep.
shit ton of pain though, and know that like you can bleed out if you don't know what you're doing right. But I think, so like that shit'll fuck me up.
That's a good fun
you hear
fact,
the
though.
sirens?
So you
That
said
shit
that
fucks me up.
you
They do
were
that to
a
fuck with me because they know I'm
home birth.
traumatized.
I was a home birth.
That's a great fun fact, actually.
That is a great
I don't
fun
know too many
fact.
people that.
So
that
was
born
it
at
in
home.
like a tub, or was it at home?
Is it like the movies?
Like on the bed, or was it?
It
like,
was. I
like
was
out?
born on the bed. My
On the
mom had a
bed.
my
I was on
parents
the
had a
bed.
midwife. So
Okay,
yeah,
that's
mom
nice.
had midwife.
That's good.
Same midwife, I think, for all 3 kids.
I got a
if I'm
question
correct.
after that.
And
So-
was
You
there
got one for
anything
her?
that was like? Was it just like a overall family decision, or was it something that like your mom just kind of wanted for herself, or was it like unexpected?
I would say my parents decided that they're more on the holistic side of things. So
Well, that's nice.
yeah.
Of them.
So my question is, would you like to have a home birth as well, or it doesn't matter to you?
I would prefer a home birth.
Home birth?
Yeah.
Okay.
And no epidural.
No epidural?
No.
I'm with you.
That's a lot of pain.
I can't. That needle scares me.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, motivates you to
That
push
does
harder.
paralyze you
Motivates you to
too.
push
Yeah,
quicker.
and that's my thing.
Yeah,
like
that
the,
needle's
crazy.
the possibility
I had it.
of you getting paralyzed for the rest of your
Right,
life. Like
right.
I don't want to put that much trust in someone's hands. No offense.
I forgot.
To
Wait.
anyone
Yeah, I
who's
forgot.
had an
Yeah,
epidural.
that's
That's
paralyze you,
an
yeah.
epidural can do
Yeah,
that.
it
can paralyze
temporarily
you.
paralyzes you from like
But
with
you
the
can
waist
get
down.
permanently
And you know your
paralyzed.
hips, everything
Yeah,
goes
it's
so
a
down. If your
very
hips fall off the
small-
table, you could actually dislocate and break your entire leg. I almost did that in hospital. It's
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a small percentage of people
I think I'm gonna do the home birth
that
too.
happens to.
after what they did to me in the hospital, I don't want to go to one ever again. Unless, if I'm
Your
if
body,
I'm
your
going to do it, I get a
choice.
friend to do it.
All right, so thank you for that, Gianna. So we got some chats in here. Let's get to the super chats. We got Holiday Tone sends in $2. He says, "What is the best gift you ever got for a man?" Good question.
Giving him his baby.
Let's start with you.
Okay. Let's see. I don't know. I think I'm a pretty good gift giver in general.
Well, you're a virgin. What is you left your best gift on the table? You ain't even giving. No, I'm joking with you.
Well,
That's
I'm
gonna be
gonna give it
worth
to
a lot
somebody
now.
one day.
Okay, it's gonna be
Okay.
worth more.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cobwebs could be in that.
Yeah, at least you don't got no STDs.
Deserts and
At least you clean.
Come on.
This has got to be like,
Come
this
on.
guy's going to have to be
You're
like
acting
an
like I'm just saying,
amazing
like,
dude.
like I'm gonna. It's a hard choice to have to make, obviously, because the opportunity presents itself. Often
now they probably
enough.
want to come after you. I'd
know?
be worried saying this stuff because I
But
bet
it's
you there's a
like,
lot of men that are chasing you around now.
I'm 34 at this point. It's been this long in my life. What am I going to do? Just
Might
You
as
went
well.
this
With the next
long.
person.
Yeah,
You
why,
might as well.
yeah,
Oh,
you
I'm
went
tired
this
of
long. Why
waiting
would you give
now.
up?
you
time?
might as well wait.
what?
In God's time.
All right, chat. Glasses coming on, so convo's gonna get a little bit more serious. But
God.
Facebook stream is closing out, and everyone on Facebook, come on over to YouTube. That's No Fugazi Podcast on YouTube. So come on over. I'm closing out Facebook now. Let's see here. All right, Facebook closed out. We are only live on YouTube. So yeah, what's the best gift? Yeah.
Let's see, the best gift. Let's see. I got my boyfriend an Xbox one time. Whatever the newest Xbox was at the time.
Okay, that's good. Let's do one. That's the best
All right,
gift. All right,
okay.
cool.
I
What about you,
guess,
Denise?
yeah, maybe.
It was my son's father who. This was our first Christmas, and he hated Christmas because his mother died right before Christmas, and I love the holidays. And he loves Stained, is a rock band. So I bought him a Stained t-shirt. He had a Harley. I got him some Harley gear, and I bought him 2 tickets to see Aaron Lewis. Okay? Remember the story. Aaron Lewis is the frontman of the band Stained.
Wait, you still talking about your best gift? What's the
This
best
is my
gift?
best gift.
Tickets to
Listen,
You bought him tickets?
I'm going
Okay.
to tell you.
Yeah.
From the 2 tickets, Aaron Lewis. Now, at the time, Aaron Lewis switched from rock to country. So when the time came for the concert, and he took his best friend.
Oh, he's a G.
And
Yo, shout out to you, bro. That's exactly what you're
he
supposed
took
to
his
do.
best friend,
Yo,
and then he's like, "Oh, he didn't even sing any of his Stained songs. He sang the country." But then, you see karma. So this April, I took myself on a date to Baltimore, and I bought myself a ticket to see Stained and Seether.
He not with you though?
No.
So what?
So this is what happened. So
That ain't
I
no get
said
back.
that I took a picture of Aaron Lewis and I sent it to him. It was midnight, and then he stuck the middle finger at me.
Ah, I see. I see. Funny.
See
So you
what
still
happens?
communicate with this
Petty.
guy?
No,
Petty.
he blocks me.
Oh, he blocks
He
you.
blocks me, but he has a fake account on Instagram because I went through his phone.
And
So
he'll-
he stalks my story.
Ah, okay, okay. Fair enough.
That was the best.
So, moving right along, what's the best gift you ever got for a man?
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I
Was
don't
it
think
salad?
No, I don't think I've ever bought a man anything.
You've never bought a man anything. Well, you're only 18,
Right.
so we got to give her that.
I mean, maybe
Yeah.
like a little birthday present, but nothing like big.
Okay, fair enough. You, what's the best gift you ever bought for a man?
Gift. Like I've gotten things, but I would say the best gift that I've given is a nice home cooked meal. You know.
Okay,
Listen,
but can you cook though?
you'd have to
Right.
try.
So you can cook.
I can.
You put enough seasoning in you, because I mean you.
Are we neglecting the
You
salt?
ain't got the skin complexion for the protection
I
of the meals that need the right season. I'm messing with you.
Oh, okay.
I'm just joking. Okay, so no, that's cool. A nice home cooked meal. Good. What about you?
I would have to say, keep in mind, like, I was the one with the money. So I once took him out on a date and he wanted the most expensive thing. And that.
What was it? What did he want? Like some
wings.
sneakers?
Wings. And he eats a lot.
Oh, he wanted
He'd eat a
wings.
lot.
Like 100?
But he would eat a lot of wings. So it would be like,
Okay.
you know, but like other than that, I would say Supreme bag. It was
Okay, you bought a guy a Supreme bag.
Those are
Well,
expensive.
no,
bro.
it was him.
How much was it?
Couple hundred.
I actually got a good deal on it.
Okay.
So
$250,
it was,
$3?
yeah, it was like $230.
Yeah,
I think.
$230.
expensive. Yeah, I have
Yeah, if you get a
that.
good deal
Yeah.
on it. Okay, and what about you?
I think I'd say giving him the kids. And then they took the kids from me unlawfully. But my children, when you see a woman torn open, literally and figuratively,
You gave him kids.
for you, you should worship the fucking ground she lives on for the rest of her goddamn life.
Unless
Well,
she's
why were they taken away? You're in the CIA.
Oh, yeah. No, what they do is they torture you. What they did was they didn't know that at the time. They put all their money on my ex who worked at Hackensack Hospital in a very powerful position there. So we had a lot of gang members. He's saving some gang members. He'd be killing off other gang members' kids. So he got certain protections on the street, you see. When you end up in the helicopter and you end up in the major leagues up there, they have you do some dirty tasks. They act like they're all heroes in the fucking sky, but maybe we're flying organs around. Maybe we're flying to kill this guy, and then we're going to kill this guy, and then we're hiding them out over there. So I don't make up shit. Anyway, so they protected the shit out of him. They took my house from me, my kids from me, all my money from me, because they brought me to a hospital to have me tied to a bed, drugged, raped, flatlined 8 times intentionally.
Can you not say the R word and switch it to grape since we're on YouTube?
All right. Whatever I won't even say the word.
Okay.
They did nothing wrong to me. I just ended up with ejaculate fluid on my face, my chest, my pants cut open, and it was there as well. And that's not made up. Then they tied me to bed, drugged me against my will, held me hostage in the hospital to silence me because they didn't realize after they flatlined me 8 times that I had a cardiac pacemaker put in years prior that they didn't know about. So I was able to actually regulate myself back, and that wasn't good enough. And they brought me to where my ex also has affiliate hospital, Hackensack's Carrier Clinic, or I call it their Carrier Concentration Camp. What hospitals do is they will use these mental hospitals if they have medical malpractice or if they do some really nasty, awful shit to you in a hospital. They bring
Let
you
me
in and they
ask you a
silence you
question real
afterwards.
quick. This is all good. It's a good, unique story.
It's a facts.
But I kind of want to know your state of mind. Because I'm
Very clear.
I'm into
extremely clear. I could not be of more clear, sound mind than
No,
I
you're
am
speaking
right.
super clear. I appreciate that. I do appreciate
Oh, I'm
that.
a very clear mind. I could not be of more
Do
clear
you
mind.
believe in the Illuminati?
Yes.
I figured. Do you think? Because I'm a big conspiracy theorist and I believe in Illuminati too. We actually talk about it all the time. On
I know
podcasts.
a thing or two about Illuminati.
So wait. So you're in the CIA. All this stuff happened to you in the hospital.
And it gets
do you
worse.
think that it's some type of Illuminati type situation?
Yes. It got worse. It got worse because when they brought me to Carrier Clinic, what they do down there is they have a whole coming to Jesus, wake you back up into the life, and a whole revival Jesus thing. So they put you in the basement, they torture you, they do every kind of military grade torture until you can't breathe. They take away your oxygen, they drug you in the basement. This is all real talk. They rape you in the basement. They do a whole bunch of shit.
You can't say the R word. We like the stories.
Right, they do whatever you want to call it. They do all those stuff there. They lock me in between doors. They did that. They kept me for days with no water. The only thing they served me was hard liquor. I literally was prepared to either dehydrate myself to death or drink myself to death.
Hey, Shelly, let me ask you another question, right? So you said that, well, the best gift you ever gave to a guy was, how many kids? 2 kids?
I have 2 children. They haven't let me see
and
in
it's
6 months.
from one guy or 2 guys?
My marriage from I was with someone since I was 16. I married him I got 24. And I had 2 children.
Let me fix your mic real quick.
I'm sorry, I just moved it actually. Thank you.
Got you. And it keeps leaning forward. Let's see. Yeah, that may be better. A little bit more sturdier now. All right. Okay. So the best gift you ever got for a guy was 2 kids.
Move on.
And question real quick though. For you, this guy said move on. I do have a question. So, I mean, has there ever been a situation in your life that you think, because you're telling these stories and they're good stories.
They're facts. They're not stories. They're facts.
Or even if they're facts, you're telling. Well, I'll say this: you're telling your story. So we're not even going to judge if it's fact or fiction, but you're telling your stories. Now, all these stories you tell, So here's a question: have you ever done anything wrong to provoke you getting your babies taken away, or bad things happening to you?
I have done nothing to justify my children being taken from me and given to a man that rapes and murders people in Hackensack Hospital, including underage bodies in a morgue, and that's who they're protecting. I have done nothing. I never even laid a finger on my children. I never even hit my kids.
So was this around? Remember you said that you had an addiction problem. Was your kids taken away at the time when you had an addiction problem?
No, actually, at the time when I needed help, no one was helping me. Okay, and then when I got clean and everything, then they brought me to a hospital. I didn't even have drugs in my system. I had legal cannabinoids in my system. That's it. I didn't even have alcohol. I didn't even have Klonopin, nothing in my system. They were drugging me in the hospital after that. And then when they brought me to Carrier concentration camp, they were putting fentanyl patches and drugging me down there with drugs that I didn't even have in my system. I took drug tests, was clean. Other than cannabinoids, which I admit to, and they were illegal. There was nothing I was doing inappropriate or illegal or abusing. It was clean. They were drugging me after. And then they force-fed pills to me in that Carrier concentration camp. They make you take pills until you leave. They want you on the drugs. They don't like...
Shelly, another question for you. Because it seems like, it's just me thinking... Who's they? The Illuminati, remember? That's what she said.
I didn't say the Illuminati. I said
that's what you said.
The government has taken my children, my house, and all my money, because if you're a military member, when you come back from your service, they abuse the shit out of you. They take everything away from you, and then they allege you have PTSD and then try to make it like you can't live on your own.
Seems like a lot of, not so good things happen to you in your life.
A lot of bad shit,
A lot of bad things.
Most in the last year and a half.
Anywhere throughout all of these things that happened to you in your life, anywhere do you think that you had some responsibility for it happening to you, where then you can take some accountability?
What was done to me is not justifiable. If I stole from you and you want to come steal from me, fine.
Okay. We're going to move it right along. I just wanted to know.
Nothing justifies taking my children, my house, and all my money from me and torturing and abusing and raping me and abusing me and rinse and repeat and then blaming me for it.
We're going to move it on, though, Shelly. Thank you for the story.
It's not a story. It's a fact. So if you address it as a story, kind of have to walk out of here. It's my story and it's a fact.
Right.
I will not address it. When people say story, they're trying to change a narrative like I'm crazy. I will not take a charge of being crazy. There's nothing crazy about facts.
Once again, what's your name again? Taryn. Mm-hmm. Taryn said that she's a 34-year-old virgin. That's extremely hard to believe.
I do believe her, though.
Well, let me finish and let you know what's going on here, right?
I do.
So, listen, Shelly, look at me. No one's attacking you. No one's trying to say anything.
I guess it feels like...
I got you. Let me finish so you can hear me out. I'll let you speak. I didn't interrupt.
Fair enough.
I kind of just butted in.
Fair.
But I still don't believe her. And I got you. And I asked her questions, probing questions to get more information.
Let
me finish. Because she's telling a story. and I'm asking her questions. The same thing I did with her is the same thing I'm doing with you, but you just speak a whole lot more. So I have more probing questions.
Fair enough. All right.
Got it. So that's why no one's attacking you, trying to make you feel bad.
Why don't
now
you
they're
believe her?
Now they're crazy stories. There are stories. It could be your
Facts,
story,
man. You hear some
but it's
shit that
crazy.
people go through where you're like,
So listen, we gonna move it right along. We got some more super chats. We got Moreno Flo sends in $2. He says, "Dang, ease on them salads. You on them salads, bro?" We got Holiday Tone sends in $5. He says, "Question for the ladies: if you take away sex in a relationship, what can a man take away that is equivalent in your head? If you have that right, what's
so wait,
ours?"
if you take sex away from
I'll
them,
repeat it.
Repeat it again. Yeah.
Let's start with. We're gonna start with you actually too. Yeah. So here's the question: if you take away sex in a relationship,
Like
what-
I'm not having sex with him?
yeah, like if you
Okay.
take away sex, you're not having sex with
Okay.
them. What can a man take away that is the equivalent of sex? If you have the right, what's question? Okay, if you have the if you have that right. Oh, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
What's ours? Okay, so just what's our equivalent to sex? Like if you take away sex, what would be the equivalent to that? If the man would take something away, what do you think?
I guess like not taking me out.
That's
Dating.
Okay,
That's ridiculous.
not taking you out on a
Right?
date.
I guess.
Okay, that's okay.
But
Let's-
not courting her. I
wait,
guess
if
she's
you
trying to
take
say.
sex
I
away
get
from
it.
him,
She
that
said not
doesn't make
taking
any
her out.
sense.
Okay.
Wait, if you take sex away
No,
from him,
it
you're not
does
going to
make
go.
sense.
Ladies, I'll get to you. But that's all your answer, or you want to
I don't get
elaborate?
it.
But like both people want to have sex. It's not like I'm the only
Yeah,
one.
but it's a hypothetical.
Hypothetical.
So,
Hypothetical.
like, say if you're in a relationship and you don't have sex with the man, you're taking away your sex.
Okay.
Now, what would be the equivalent on a man's end? What's equivalent to you taking away sex from the things that he's given? What would you say that he would have to take away to be equivalent to sex?
Yeah, probably like not take me out on dates.
Not taking out. Okay, fair enough. What about you?
Oh, I see. Okay.
Friendship.
Friendship. Okay,
That's
fair enough.
interesting.
What about you?
I think that's a ridiculous question because I don't really think that necessarily.
It's a
in
hypothetical.
It's a hypothetical.
Yeah,
Yes.
but the reason why I think it's ridiculous is because I don't think there's anything that's necessarily equal to it. So it's like,
Well, it's your opinion.
it's like when
It's just your opinion.
But I'm,
No,
but
I
I'm
hear what
just
you're
saying,
saying.
like,
I hear what you're saying.
but what I'm trying to say is that at that point it just becomes petty. It's like, well, I'm not gonna sleep with you, and he's like, well, I'm not gonna take you out on dates. Like that's just stupid.
We know that it's petty. It's just a
Right, it's just a
hypothetical. It's the
question.
chat's question.
Just for
No, but
entertainment
that's just
purposes.
supposed to say whatever kind of guy that is. It's like, ooh.
Kind of.
Well, then we got to
That's
say
my
whatever
question.
kind of girl that is. You know what I'm
You're
saying?
thinking too much into
well,
it.
yeah, too. If you're already sleeping with the guy, then you're taking that away. He would have had to like do.
No, okay. You see, stop right there. Stop. You're going way too deep. It is not.
Yeah,
that deep.
it ain't that
It's just a
deep.
very-
It's just a very
Just-
hypothetical. What do you
what is-
think is equivalent?
What is something that
There's
you?
nothing equivalent.
Okay, what is something that you really want from a guy?
Bro, remember, she religious. She said she a virgin. She said nothing equivalent.
There's nothing
Fair
equivalent
enough.
to that. I just,
All right. Let's go with Shelly.
I have to say you gave a very interesting answer because I was trying to say I could see what you're saying. Like, what's an equivalent? Maybe the friendship. Maybe because that would really because I know for a man sex is very important and taking that away would really aggravate him, right? For me, I care more about the emotional shit, like when my emotional needs aren't being met. You
That
know,
would
like
be-
the other
okay.
the
aggravating
physical
to
shit I
me.
can kind of meet on my own, okay. But the emotional shit for me is maybe as a female that's kind of more.
There's no
important.
wrong answers here.
No, I kind of would have to agree with you. I think that's a
But
fair.
friendship is more than emotional.
It's more.
Because
No,
I'm
it
not
is.
emotional. I'm very logical. It's more of that connection. Like you and I can chill and just be
Oh, I see what you're saying. I think
friends
that's
and
still a fair
bond and
answer.
just play
Okay.
games, go to
Okay.
the bar.
Cool.
No, I see what you're saying. No, I agree
Emotional
with that.
connection.
I agree with
Let's
that.
move it right along.
Okay.
What about
That's good.
yourself, Brianna? And is it Brianna or Brianna?
Brianna.
Brianna.
Or you can call me Bri, whatever works for
Got
you.
it.
I'm gonna have to say communication. I feel like communication's really like important to
That's
me.
fair. They stopped talking to you.
And I'm not really the big person that like cares about sex. I more care about like the friendship, like what she said. So it's like I think
Well, that's what we're saying,
communication would be
yeah.
just as equivalent of like importance.
The equivalent. Got
to
it.
me.
So if he took that away, that'd be just like if you took sex away.
Yeah.
Got it. What about you?
Well, this is it's all intertwined with
Okay.
everything that everyone's saying. I would say, well, love. Like a friendship's based off of love. if, you actually want a friendship, like you were saying, Denise, then there's some sort of like caring background. So, you have emotion. Even with, wanting something like you want to communicate. So, but everything comes back to love. So,
Okay. Got it. So, love don't pay the bills. Communication, not equivalent. Emotional connection, not equivalent. What y'all say over here? Taking out on dates, not equivalent. The equivalent thing is a protector and a provider. So that's the equivalent. So if you strip it all down to the baseline, the man's nature from what he desires from a woman is sex. So that's that main commodity. That's your main agency. Because from sex comes his legacy, kids. And then the man's main commodity, if you strip everything down, you want this man to be a protector and to provide for you. You want security. You know what I'm saying? So that's the equivalent. If he's inadequate, can't keep a job, lacking in masculinity, if someone slaps your butt, he doesn't have the bravery to go ahead and protect you and stand up for you, well, you're going to look at him like you're going to break up with him immediately. It's going to be no questions asked.
Punk.
Just like if you take away sex away, he's clapping other cheeks immediately. Immediately. Right away. So I would say that's the equivalent, because attraction isn't symmetrical, it's asymmetrical. So what the man wants in you, we don't want the same thing back in you. Like that you said, communication, love, and all of these things.
You don't want a man
that's
talking
what
as
you.
much.
That's what like you want.
That's
we
fair.
don't want that.
We don't want a man talking as much as we do. We want you to tune out some. We know you tune out sometimes.
Yeah,
That's fair.
but not only that, like I know that you do want those things as well. But like the main thing that's equivalent to sex, I would say, is protecting and providing.
I kind of have to agree with you on that.
Yeah,
I have to say, as much as I want to be this, new age, this and that, a lot of it is very primitive. It really is very primitive. It is. You are looking for a man. It doesn't mean he has to go out and hunt or like, but there is a certain element. Yeah, that kind of goes back to that. Because for us, you're right, the number one drive for us, I don't believe, for most women, I would say, is not the sex. But for men, I would agree with you, it's the sex.
Number one drive for ladies is security. Now, of course, y'all all emotional creatures, so you do want, like, the things that y'all said is valid, but it's the closest thing to equivalent, because nothing is equal. But the closest thing to equivalent on that a man could truly take away, that's equivalent to sex would be.
My point, though, is that
I know what you were saying.
Because men.
But if you flip it, then you'll be like, well, what's that one thing? Because for you, if you're truly a virgin, nothing is compared to sex. That's why you've been, you have so much sexual temperance, because you know the importance of sex. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So then it's like, okay, for us, the most important thing is like, well, yeah, we may talk to a girl, but when we're like providing for a chick and willing to take a bullet for a girl, well, that's like the top. And sex is like that top. So, but good stuff, good stuff, ladies.
For you, so I'm gonna take that away if you're not gonna give me what I need.
Good stuff, ladies. And Holiday Tone, good question, bro. I see you in here. We got Gus sends in $2. He says she's 33 and okay, can't say that word on YouTube. Let's just say
if they're talking about me and they're calling me retarded, I'll happily take that charge. Call me retarded all you want. I don't care. You can call me retarded. You can call me autistic. You'd say I have Asperger's. That means
have you been called that before?
No, but I don't care. I know people make fun of me that way. That's the kindest, hardest, hardest,
real quick.
People.
I got you,
the
Shelly.
most honest people you'll ever meet, and the funniest people you'll ever meet. And there's nothing wrong with it. And people could say whatever they want. I'm a very intelligent woman. When you're an intelligent woman, people want to come at you with you're this or that.
Intelligence is called listening and communicating to the person that's speaking to you.
I'm listening, but I'm not going to hear people passive aggressive say like a half thing, like 33 and and like pretend that I don't know that you're trying to allude in a passive aggressive manner, that you're trying to call me retarded and make fun of my age, and it's not working.
Shelly, it's one person that's speaking to you right now.
I know, I got it. I'm just saying.
I'll let you get your rebuttal, but then it kept going. So I'm like, yo, I got chats. You're going to keep going, so I got to shut it down.
Go on.
So just pay attention. And whenever the chat is addressing you, I'll give you 10 seconds to reply back to them. But you can't go on this big old tangent, okay? We got Holiday Tone again, sends in $2. He says, yo, son, look. Yo, son, it's Draymond Green. At the salad spot. Come on, bro. You know Holiday Tone coming for you, man.
What up, Tone?
Calling you Draymond Green. We have Albert Wrights Media sends in $7. He says, rank in order what is most important in your partner. has okay. Let's start with. Okay, sure. Yeah, you could get up.
Well, you could, if you want,
I'm
if you want
scared
to
to
step
get up.
over.
No, you can get up. You can truly
can
get
get
up
up
and
and
step
then-
over.
Can it not go on?
No,
Put
just
the
go.
camera on me. You're good. And then when you get up, you're fine.
Yeah, the camera's on us. So
Yeah, camera's
you're
on
good.
us. You're fine.
You're good.
And
I'm good.
okay, so
Thank you.
so chat says rank and order what is most important in your partner. We started with you last
Is it
time,
like
right?
top 3 or?
I'm gonna read it off to you real
Okay.
quick.
Okay.
Let's start with you.
Okay.
We got so rank was most important. Lots of money, great looking, not a cheater. Right? Like he's not a cheater. So it's money, looks, or loyalty. Rank your order. What's most important? Yeah.
Money.
Looks, loyal.
I already know.
You have to be loyal,
Okay.
then the money,
Okay.
and then the last one.
Cheater. Okay.
And yeah.
Got it. What about you?
I'm gonna have to go for loyal looks and then money.
Loyal looks, money. Fair enough. You young, so she's like, I don't really care about money too much. You know what I mean?
yet.
You loyal. You look good.
I make my own money. Like I don't
I
need
feel
to
you.
somebody to take
Independent.
care of me. You know.
Girlfriend,
so
when you're my age, you want
I
somebody
got a
to
question
take care
for
of
you.
because I'm
right?
tired.
So remember
take all your
when
money
you
away.
you explained your relationship, and you was like, well, yeah, I was dating this guy. He was young, and like I used to pay for most of the stuff when we would go out. And one of the reasons you said one of the reasons why I kind of like broke up with him is because he wasn't like there yet, and like you were doing better than him, right? And that's gonna stay with you forever because that's called hypergamy.
This is my
meaning-
one and only relationship.
I got you.
actually.
I'm just letting you know it's gonna. I'm giving you some game right now. That's gonna stay with you forever. All women are hypergamous. Hypergamy means that women want a man that's doing better than them in all regards, like in all aspects. Taller, stronger. Like think about why you're attracted to tall men. Think about why you're attracted to a guy with big arms, broad shoulders, and the jaw structure.
can I
You're just
say
naturally
something?
attracted to that. Sure.
For me personally, I feel like I don't really need much. Like I need a guy that can serve me more than what I already serve myself.
For sure.
Like, I go to the gym, I
Yep.
work out, I make money. I am like I can get all my stuff done. I'm task oriented, good with managing my time. I need somebody that can give me a real like feeling, like a real connection, like
Yeah.
more than the materialistic things,
Yeah, and it's much, and what I'm speaking to is much more than the material aspect, right? Because if a man can't, if the man doesn't have the ability to meet a certain threshold of income, then obviously he's lacking in characteristic traits.
Is that what you think that like the
For
more
sure.
money a man has, the more skills he has type thing? Or,
I'll
like, the
tell
more-
you, right? So only 20% of the population makes $100,000 a year.
Okay.
Right. And there's a reason to it. It's because most human beings are just lazy. That's the facts. They're lazy. So
We were talking about this.
So when we're speaking about a man is put on this earth to provide service to people. You know what I mean? And he's put on this earth in a relationship to be a protector and a provider to a woman, right? So if he's not out there doing his main duties, obviously he's lacking in some areas. He's inadequate to some degree. Now, when you're young, that's fine. But as you in your 30s and stuff like that, then
Like, you
that's when it
expect to
becomes
be,
you
like,
expect
something.
things to
Yeah.
him to be a man, and these women can definitely tell you they ain't settling for no broke dude. So all I'm just saying that
Like
Go ahead.
even what you were saying to me earlier, how you want to like live on a farm. How are you going to do that if your man's not providing?
Well, no.
And,
Well,
like-
I'm
we're
not
just
trying
talking
to
about
say.
your order still.
yeah.
Yeah.
But the other thing with the money thing is men need to make their own money. I'll tell you why. Not even if you had a rich woman. I think a man needs to make his own money. I'll tell you why. Not about that she can't pay for dinner. Man's ego gets hurt. I feel
Incorrect.
like you don't feel like a man's ego
No.
gets hurt when they're not making. If they got a woman that's doing everything for them, taking care of, making all the money, aren't they going to feel like I'm not fulfilling my purpose as a
Nope.
protector, provider?
No, they're going to want to
Explain.
take advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Men like to take
wanna-
advantage
Exactly,
sometimes.
they'll just take
That's fair.
advantage.
You have
so
to.
But most men, do all men feel that way? I mean,
yeah, I'll let you know. So the reason why you think that the man is insecure because he's maybe making less than a woman is because subconsciously the woman views him as less. So what she does is she projects her view of the man onto him. Think about it. If you're making more money than your man, obviously you see him as less. Like, oh, he's inadequate. Then if you're seeing him as less, what follows next? You start to speak to him as less as well. So first comes a thought, then comes the action when you're actually treating him as less. And then what that does is that creates conflict in a relationship.
Depends what the money is, though. Like, say she's got a lot of money, but what if it's like the disparity is too large? Like, it's where
the one part you said was true in the beginning. If a woman is making a whole lot of money, normally that dynamic doesn't even work because he's not even a qualified option for her. She looks past him.
Look his way.
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian, J-Lo, Beyonce, all of these women in the higher upper echelon, they don't even see most men.
They don't even see me.
These dudes are invisible.
I'm invisible.
Like these dudes is transparent. They see through men. What? It was guys there? I thought it was just a lady.
Anyone shorter than me.
Look, those women walk in restaurants and live lives and walk through malls.
Height shame me.
Look, they don't see anyone at all.
Friends,
also, get the reactions.
That's where it's gonna end.
They don't see anyone at all. It's very transparent. So all I'm just saying is, I get what you're saying. The first part, yes, if a woman is making more, the guy should still be working and putting his best foot forward first because he still wants to maintain a masculine frame, and masculinity is being the best version of yourself. So working to always try to be better. Yes, he still wants to work, but the woman is always going to look down at him in most cases, but it's not because she's looking down at him because he's looking down at himself. No, she just views him as less because women have a hypergamous nature. It's in your nature to want a man that's just better than you. Like, you want a superior. You don't want an equal. Like, think about it, ladies. In all aspects, if you had to choose your dream guy, you would want him taller. Show of hands.
Oh, we know.
Dream guy.
I think it makes me feel more secure. It makes me feel more secure. It's a security thing for me.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Wherever I'm wrong, I'll let you know. If you don't put up a hand, we'll talk about it. Now, dream guy. Taller than you?
A little bit taller. At least a little bit taller.
At least preferably making more money than you? Yup.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
It does.
I feel like money. See, I said money's
preferably
last.
making more money.
Oh, making. Okay, then
yeah.
Okay.
Also, more competent than you are. Competent is the ability to complete tasks and accomplish goals.
Oh, I need a man that can do.
More
competent.
Yeah. I feel like
competent.
That's a little bit, yeah, I know, but I feel like that's a little bit convoluted because more competent at certain things. Yes.
Yeah, men do excel at certain things, and
sure
females are
not.
No, that's a fair point.
You do acting and you sing.
No, she's got a fair point. There's certain things that we task better at, and there's certain things that men task better at.
I'm just saying, like, I want him more competent.
Competent in the areas that you look for.
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly. Okay, so more competent. So think about it, ladies. Let's do another one. Would you like the man stronger than you?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
okay.
100%. I don't want a man that I could beat in a wrestling match.
These 4 things that we mentioned, ladies, this proves that you want a superior being. You don't want any man equal to you.
We're afraid to say that, and I'll tell you why. And you guys can argue with me if I'm wrong on this. Because the second you use that word superior being, you're putting this guy in this plateau where we always owe you something now.
Don't owe us.
No, but see, when it's phrased like that, and I'm not saying that's the intentionality behind what you're saying, but when it's phrased like that, it kind of makes us feel like they're on a higher level, and then like my ex thought he was a higher level. It's always like I always owe you something.
I'll tell you why you feel that way.
I think it's all about perception.
Superior in those things.
It is about perception. I agree
I
with
think
that.
I would kind
100%.
of want the man to be on a higher level because I don't know, like I kind of want the guy to make the decisions. Like I want him.
And most women do, and that's
Yeah,
okay.
That's his God-given role as a man. This is just faith because I don't know anything else to think about, but Adam's job was to overlook the garden, and he failed in protecting his lady in the garden, which is why when you look at commercials and when you see commercials targeting women, everything is so pretty. Everything is shopping, where colors, where everything is targeting us because we're so
women are more
vulnerable.
Susceptible to outside influences than men. So this is why
men's job is not the superior. It's the role biblically is the man's job, the husband's job is to love his wife as much as Christ loved his church, that he gave his life for the church, correct? Mm-hmm. My job as a wife is to submit to my husband, right? Because we as a church submit to the word of God, okay? And it's not an obedience thing. I think you.
What do
and
you
this
mean
is
by
my-
submit? What do you mean by submit?
Submit is like, for instance, I don't want to say like to know your role, but we ought to know. Naturally, we know our role. We have kids. We nurture our kids, right? And then our husbands will go out and look and work and provide, right? And naturally, he'll protect us. But if a man, let's say like these two are fighting, naturally we don't want that, but we let them do their man thing, right?
Maybe I'd be willing to submit if he was doing the providing
He's
and protecting.
supposed to.
But if he's not doing the providing and protecting, I don't feel like
so
submitting
he's failing
shit.
as a man. Like
Yeah.
I have a son.
That's a fair way to look. I'm trying
It's
to.
very simpler for you. All of what you ladies, it's in your nature to submit to a man. It's in a man's nature to submit to God. It's in the kid's nature to submit to the parents, right? So it's an order to things. God over man, man over woman, woman over children. That's just the order of life. And the reason is, I'm not making this up. Think about your answers. To the 4 questions, you want a superior being. So obviously, if you get that, you will automatically submit. It's not like you will be pressured to submit. Submittance doesn't happen when it's pressured.
The word that you nailed it with right there was pressure.
Yeah, it doesn't happen with pressure.
Because
it happens.
that pressure makes you
Yeah, it
counteract.
happens
When a man
naturally.
provides both
Yeah.
protection, you will naturally want to submit
That
because you
I agree
feel
with.
security,
And
right?
sexually, it's very, very
and that's
true.
what it is. You haven't
Very
met
true.
You
Very
haven't
true.
met the
Right.
right man
That's true.
to want to submit.
Yeah.
That's why. I
Yep.
feel
And
that.
then also,
I
you were
agree with
saying
that.
something, and I wanted to reply back to it before the conversation kind of went off on another topic. But you were saying,
Me?
no, not you. It was Shelly. Shelly, you said something on the lines of, well, I think that what was the convo about?
It'll come back to you.
No. It's right there. You were talking to her, and you said that. Well, dang, what was it? Like something wasn't natural. You said. I'm like, wait, what? No, I gotta speak on that. You kind of interpret it wrong. Anyways, it'll probably come back.
Can I say what
What you
I
had?
wanted
Sure.
to say? So I said money was last because, like, I feel like that's okay. Money's important in a relationship, but it's also something that can be worked on together.
For sure,
Like,
yeah.
that other person can help you, and I chose looks as number 2 because I want to be attracted to them. I want to be able to. Like
They look more attractive when they're making money. I'll tell you right now.
Like, I'd
as you get
rather-
older,
That's a fact. They start looking a lot
Like,
better when they're making their own money.
I'm gonna say
Money's-
my order is gonna be the same as hers because like I don't want ugly children.
Right. Like me.
You'd be surprised.
I'm not gonna
Sometimes
say
you
it.
see you're a
No,
very
go ahead.
beautiful woman.
Ray,
You're
say
very
it.
lucky, very beautiful. But there's some people you get 2 ugly people make a beautiful baby. You get sometimes 2
Oh, you're
beautiful people
right.
make an
And
ugly
that-
baby.
You're right.
Right?
You're right.
You've
You're
seen
right.
that?
But it's true about what she said. I want to be attracted to whoever I'm gonna
Like,
be
like
married to the rest of my life.
Like money's something that we could work on. Let me, help you. Let's get you an interview.
What happens when
I'll
they get
give
all
you
old and wrinkly though?
Well, then we're gonna be retired.
but see,
then.
That's where the
We'll
money
be
comes in.
working
That's a little
then.
bit, that's a little bit different though. I don't mean like
I'm gonna get you. What you didn't answer that question, yeah? Did you?
No,
So,
but
yeah,
what
we're
I was
gonna get
trying
around
to say,
you.
just to answer her, like,
Yeah.
like the problem is that you have to. The reason why I would put money last is not because it's something that can be worked on. That's not really why. It's just more so because I'm not trying to.
Wait, you said money can't be worked on?
No, I'm saying the reason why I put it last is not because it can be worked on, because
Okay.
it has to do with so much more than just, if the person has a job and they have drive and they're working towards something, but they just don't, they're just whatever they're doing, even they love what they're doing. The guy loves what he's doing, you know what I mean? But he is working towards something, but he's just not making that much money right now. You can work. That's something you can work with.
For sure.
But you can't really work with someone who,
Has
speaking
no
from-
drive and no
speaking from
motivation.
personal
Yeah, I can
experience,
agree with that.
I
Yeah.
can't be the one trying to push him to provide.
Yeah,
like,
and that's what-
that can't be
Then
my
you're
job.
being in
That should
a
be
masculine.
It should be innate. The
Yeah,
big
but
I guess
ladies.
the way that I
right?
said it made
It's very
it seem
simple.
that way.
Money, motivate, like drive, motivation, all of these words. If you peel back the layer, you're still expecting money at some point. So that drive and ambition in a man, and him being assertive and dominant and have the will to create a good future for himself and for you, that's just money at the end of the day. So that goes into that pretty much.
But I guess the thing is that what's money? You know, like a lot of money or enough.
Stability.
You know what I mean? Like
stable.
enough money is enough money. They don't need to make $100,000 a year. But if we can live
With inflation?
In today's day and age?
No.
I'm just saying,
now you do.
But you just said only 20% of men even make $100,000 a year.
Well, men and women.
Okay.
And gay
yeah,
men.
so there you go.
And gay women as well.
So the amount of people actually making 100,000 is so low that it's like, you know, that's why I would say it's not the top of my list because
Okay, so then, all right, so what's the first and the second thing on your list?
loyalty's first.
Loyalty first and then
looks.
Then looks. Okay, so you got the same as hers.
Yeah.
What about you, Denise? What's on your list?
It was 3 things.
3 things. So it's money, loyalty, and looks. What's the order?
Looks.
First?
Yes.
Okay.
I have to be attracted to you.
Homie can slay something else.
No. Yeah. You got to. What are you gonna? I'm not gonna be in a relationship with somebody I don't find attractive.
Okay, fair enough.
So
What's the second thing?
Loyalty is a huge thing because it shows me
Loyalty.
his moral compass, right? Discipline, consistency, and then money.
Okay, fair enough. What about you?
Loyalty, money, looks.
Loyalty, money, looks.
Same as me.
Okay, loyalty, money, looks. All right, fair enough. All right, let's get to the next super chats. And ladies, I know some of
I
y'all
didn't answer that
written
one.
down some questions and stuff. We're gonna get to y'all questions too once I'm done with the super chats. Okay, cool. We got Mansa Musa sends in $1. Appreciate the support. We got Red Pill Goku. You in here, bro? You back? He says Shelly OD on H bombs to the vein. And was
what? Wait, just just put the subtitle. What does it say?
Yeah, man. I understand what you're saying. That's how. Yeah, don't even need a breakdown. Holiday Tone says in $2. Who is your female role model? Can't say mom. This is a good one.
Oh.
Let's start with. We started with you last time, right?
Yeah, we did.
We did. Let's start with you. Who's your female role model? Can't be your mom or your grandma.
Kim Kardashian.
She's 18, chat. She's 18. This is what Kim K is doing. What?
No, because I
why?
feel like people hate on her, but she is a lawyer. She has her own business. Like, she works hard.
All off of a sex video.
Yeah, but
So how can you
she had to do that
think
because
about
they
it,
were
right?
filming her naked all the time and
Real
selling
quick.
her naked
One
against
mic
her
at a
own
time,
will. So she
Shelley,
wanted to
Shelley.
make money off of her own shit. That's
Shelley,
the only
one
reason
mic.
she did it. Beat him a bunch.
Shelly.
Just saying. They
Can't
did the same
keep
shit to
telling you.
me.
One mic at a time. So, god dang. What did you say again? You said something about Kim K and...
She's a lawyer.
she's a lawyer. She has her own business.
Got
that
it.
She works.
She's a lawyer. She has her own business. Got it. I'm saying that the way she got there to even become a lawyer and has her own businesses was by selling a sex tape.
That's not true.
So
The Kardashians, they
Shelley,
used his lawyer father. They murdered him off for the OJ case,
I'm
and they had to
sure
buy
the
protection for life. And the only way they
conspiracies-
could afford protection for life is they had to extort them sexually, and that's how they bought the protection for life. Otherwise, they kill off their family. That's how it works.
I'm sure the Illuminati took that path, but let me just
You
finish.
can make fun of me all you want. I guarantee you, she'd agree with me.
Okay. Kim K, you talking about? She'll agree?
I think
Maybe
if
so.
she defends the fact that they film her all the time against her will naked and they're making money off it, it's kind of a way to say, I'm done with you filming me naked
Got
against
it.
my own will
Got
and
it, Shelley?
making money off it. At least I'll show you myself for myself and make my own money off it.
Yep.
Then yeah.
Shelly, we're going to need you to take it down from a
I'm
10.
calm.
Bring
I'm
it to
calm
a
as a
2.
cucumber. I'm just saying
Bring
I'm
it to a
defending my
2 for me.
state. I'm
All right,
defending my
got it.
case.
So, basically what I'm saying here is, and if it happens again, I got to kick you off the podcast, okay?
Okay, that's
Got
fine.
it, yeah.
I'm good with it.
So basically I'm saying that Kim K, yeah, she's a lawyer. She's accomplishing things. She has a business and things like that. But the route she had to take to get there is immoral, right? And you said that you're a woman of faith and stuff like that. So if she's the person that you're holding up as a role model, meanwhile, she took an immoral path. Meanwhile, she took an immoral path to get there. It's like, well, you can't take that same path, or you would have to do that same immoral stuff. It's not realistic.
Well, I guess I don't look up to her past, but she grew from that. And,
She's
like,
defined by her past. We'll always remember. Think about it, we still talking about it now. That Ray J sex tape happened 15 years ago.
Ray J did an interview with Shannon
20
talking
maybe?
about it.
Yeah. And it still got some leaked videos that will still some clips.
Have you seen it? Actually, have you seen the sex tape?
Bro, she 18. Let's not talk about how she haven't seen the sex tape.
Her poor kids.
I haven't even seen it. I didn't even know there was one.
No, but I'm saying like she
Well,
could
wait,
have
time
been
out.
so embarrassed.
You
by
didn't
that.
know
Did
that
she do it
Kim
with the
K-
intentionality
I
of
don't
releasing
really
it?
Hey, one mic at a time, real quick.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
I
I'm
don't
asking you
really
a question.
pay attention to like influencers' lives. Really, I kind of just focus on my own.
Wow, chat. She didn't even know that Kim K got all these billions, but
Well,
it started from the Ray J sex
How
tape.
long ago was the sex tape? Like what?
Bro, it was.
A long time ago.
Long time.
Like
Yeah, it was
They
like
had to
16
after the
years
OJ
ago.
case.
She was like,
She had
what?
to
She
afford her
wasn't
own
even born,
security
I don't
detail.
think.
That's how she had to do it. That's what they
She
do
wasn't
to
even
make you
born.
afford your own security detail. After the OJ case, they
but
would have
this
came
is
and killed
good,
her and
though.
raped her
Okay,
family. That's
so
how she secured her
you're
security
super-
detail.
Shelly, if
Facts.
it happens
That's
again.
okay. You can kick me out now if you need to.
Yeah, let's go ahead. You out
Okay.
here. Let's go. Steve, keep the camera on me. Can you walk her out? Shelly, you got to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to get her for she's got plays I like.
We could. You got to handle that another time. Yeah. We gotta.
Is that okay?
Gotta. If you want to walk out with her, you could come back. But if you want to go ahead and do that on a run, because we live. So when she goes, she gotta go.
Is Shauna coming?
I don't have my phone.
You want to go? You can check.
Because she
Grab your
might.
phone,
She
yeah.
definitely.
It's
could
on
have
the
texted
table.
by now.
You can check. Hey, chat. We do it live. Shorty had to go, man. She kept talking.
That's because I'm not gonna listen to your nonsense.
You know the chat called this and she's
Yeah.
gonna be the one to go.
Craziness.
Chat called this and she's gonna be the one to go.
Craziness.
Oh, thanks.
Let me go ahead and
Lock the door, yeah.
fix the seat for you.
Oh, look, Steve's up there.
Thank you.
You could just move over a little bit.
Yo, the chat was roasting her.
Really?
Ease, we still live, so keep the chat entertained.
Yo, chat. Holiday toast in the super chat. You want to read it or you want me to read it?
Oh, I thought you said.
No, I was just like, she's
And you don't know.
Yo, holiday tone, yo, he be
Can I take a bathroom break or is it too late?
yo, he always added me in the shit.
I can. Okay.
But yeah,
Just let me know.
come on,
Makeup on. That's what
come
I
on,
said.
take a
It wasn't her. I wouldn't trust that makeup either.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Thank you. I was hurting.
Yeah. No, me too.
I got very much.
I just really didn't like how she kept
Get a
like
couple
putting her
on
hands in my face. That was really bothering me. Like she was like pointing like
She was
so close to me.
All you had to do was just give me signs.
Like so close to me. It was just like I don't know
Yeah,
if you noticed,
chat.
but I was like moving,
Chat,
like,
I'm reading all of it. Taylor's like, yo, she really 70. She's like 80. Yo,
Mad old, bro.
it was like,
hey, I'm old too. I'm old.
You're not old.
I'm an old
It's,
man. She's only
it's all perception.
She's
feel like still like she was 90. Yeah, somebody said she's in the CUA, Central Unintelligence. I was like,
Hey, chat. Listen, we do it live. We got to get her out of here, bro. As y'all saying,
No Fugazee.
I was like, when she was, I was asking those probing questions just to see how far the rabbit hole goes. Like, she's in the CIA. Okay, what sector were you in? Oh, okay, you had some bad things happen to you in the hospital. Oh, bro, really? Did you ever take any accountability in your life or anything like that? And she just kept drilling a hole. She was digging a hole deeper and deeper. And bro, I see why she lost her kids.
yeah.
Kids
yeah.
should not be with her. Not a healthy woman at all.
You think she was high?
And I'm sure all of
No.
y'all witnessed the same thing, right? Actually, let's get y'all perspectives on Shelly. Let's start.
I not be first, please. I'm not gonna be
let's
first.
start.
Why don't we just move? Why don't we?
No. This is what we do on the show. When the girls get kicked off, we want to know the perspective. It's called No Fugazi. So let's get y'all perspective. Keep it real. Let's start with.
Matter of fact, no, we're gonna start with Tam because when she was trying to get Tam's number, Tam was looking at us like,
yeah, let's start with
So we'll start with you, Tam.
Go ahead. What's your perspective?
I want her to come see my show.
Oh yeah, you trying to get that bread? She gonna buy that ticket. All right, fair
I want her
enough.
to come see my show.
What about you? What's your perspective on her?
people fascinate me, and she's very interesting.
She is
so
interesting.
So I entertain that.
You entertain that
I
nonsense?
entertain that because remember I told you that I was going to bring my friend because she's a little out there.
Is she crazier than her? That Shelly girl?
Damn.
Yes.
Wait, what? No, impossible.
Yes.
She said that she was abducted by aliens, basically.
I said that too, and people believe me.
Well,
And I
no,
can
she
say
said
that
she
with a
died
straight
and came
face.
back to life twice.
8 times.
8?
Yeah, she did say
She
8
said 8
times.
times.
Wait, she said 8 times?
She did say 8 times.
Wait, I thought she said once.
8
No,
times.
8 times.
Oh.
Wait, was the
Oh,
story switching up?
man.
No,
How did she
I was
die 8
just, it was,
times,
I feel like
bro?
now
She said that they were, her ex-husband was
Yeah.
charged.
Oh, and it was like abusing
Her
her and
ex-husband,
stuff?
her
No, it
ex-husband.
was
not
the
trying
government.
to-
She was in the hospital, and they flatlined her 8 times. and
Her,
brought
it was
back to
because of
life.
her ex-husband.
Oh, man. Okay. So what's your perspective on her?
She's crazy. I think she's on drugs. Like literally.
Someone's keeping a no Fugazi.
Thank you. Thank you.
What's your perspective on her?
From witnessing things in my past, I feel like she definitely has very addictive personality traits. And the possibility of her being on something is highly likely. But I'm not going to say if she was or not because I don't know. So,
I'll go last, but go ahead.
Hold
What's
on.
your
The
perspective?
chat was saying that Bree looked uncomfortable when she was sitting next to somebody.
I was very uncomfortable. I'm not really like, okay, if I'm going to be completely honest, she reminded me of one of my customers that comes into work and just talks to me all day that will not leave me alone.
Yeah.
But
One of
like
them
I think she has, you know, she was nice. She had good intentions. You know, I think that she has herself together. She just, you know, has some beliefs and some
neurotic. I think she needs.
She's neurotic.
I think
the Lord.
maybe like not like on the spectrum, but maybe ADD or ADHD. You know, the focus.
No, yeah,
I noticed
that's
that a
the
little bit, like the
definition of
cutting out. You know, speaking over.
Neurotic. And
Well, not necessarily.
Well, we don't have
But,
the
like.
She's
well,
You think so?
yeah.
we don't have the DSM out, guys, so we can't really.
I mean, we could diagnose her right now. One, she definitely, bro. Her stories was out
Like,
of this world.
Wasn't it entertaining though?
She.
Yeah,
It
it
was.
was.
really?
She was talking
Like,
too much.
I was asking those probing
interruptions.
questions just to see if she would
Pointing
how
like she was
deep
this
the
close
story
to
would
me.
go.
You didn't see
I was
that? She
poking
was
a
literally
bear.
like this.
You
she
were.
was like
But
not
she
even-
noticed. She's
Three-
very in tune.
But that's of course she's gonna notice because people like that. They're very like
It's not their first time.
overthinking and intuitive. Like, oh, okay, is this going on? Because she's neurotic. She's feeling everything. But
you definitely were.
what, poking the bear?
Oh yes.
Well,
You
I
were-
was asking
you were
questions.
No,
encouraging. You were encouraging.
I don't know. Like you were testing the waters, and if you're out of control, like you're losing. How am I going to put this? You're losing control of yourself if you lose control of your emotions.
Yeah, that's
So
neurotic.
she lost control of herself.
I can agree.
She's
And
not
just-
in control.
Like the stories was fine, but when I'm speaking, and I gave the rules in the beginning of the podcast, but like when I'm speaking, it's like, yo, calm down. Then she interrupt me. She interrupt me twice. I'm like, it happens again. That's it. It happened again. I'm like, but it was short. I'm like, She's like, well, if you want me to go, I was like, yeah, let's go. You out of here.
Well, hold on. I also want to let the chat know that I did notice her tweaking for like a quick, like she did one of those.
She was talking to the plant.
Yeah.
She was talking to the plant.
She was
No, I
talking to
saw
the.
that.
Yo,
You saw that
Steve
too,
said
right?
she was
Like
talking.
her head was on the.
She was,
Yo.
she was
Then
tweaking,
she turned
bro.
around, she started whispering to it. I was
Steve
like,
said
nah,
she was
bro.
talking to the plant,
Yo, the chat called it because I'm reading the. Yo, chat. When you see me on my phone, it's because I'm reading I'm reading your comments. So like I seen everything they were saying. Like so when the chat caught it, I looked up. I'm like, oh shit, they right. She is tweaking. So that's the only reason why I know.
And not only that, you could tell that she's a woman that wasn't raised with a father, a strong masculine father. She had no guidance in her life. Also, she's very neurotic and she has no emotional stability or emotional regulation at all. She's also is psychopathic, for sure, psychopathic. But it is what it is. And yeah,
Pray for her.
too late for her. She's gone.
I said pray for her.
Oh, pray for her.
We can pray for her right now.
Could I use
Prayer, do anything? I believe in Jesus
with
Christ,
God,
but
everything is
Of course,
possible.
Prayer helps.
I don't know if Jesus could. Jesus could save anyone, but god dang.
He say Jeffrey Dahmer.
All right, let's finish up the question. So you said your role model is Kim K. Wow. And what about you? What's the female role model besides your mom or your grandmother?
They're really not my role models. I would say it would be my pastor's wife in Clifton, but a celebrity would be Missy Elliott
Missy Elliott.
because right, I was grew up in the 90s.
Okay.
Now, look at the women back then.
You know she lesbian, right?
If she hasn't confirmed it, then it's just pure gossip.
Oh well.
Missy Elliott, because
She confirmed it. She said she's been in her songs. She was like,
she talks about guys and getting, getting dick down all the time. But she was very classy with her lyrics. She's freaky, but classy with the delivery. She's extremely intelligent. She was never slutty with her presentation. Her talent. She's humble.
okay,
She is
so
feminine energy.
Missy Elliott. Fair
Missy
enough.
Elliott.
What about you? Female role model.
I'm gonna show my true colors here. So, just
You better not say
prepare
the Virgin Mary.
I mean, you could say that, but that's not what I'm gonna say. I'm
Oh,
gonna
okay.
say like somebody who's
Sure, go ahead.
she's my age, and maybe you don't even know who she is, but I would say Candace Owens.
I know Candace. I love Candace Owens.
I love her.
I love
That's a good
Candace
role model.
Owens.
I love her. Yes.
That's a good role model. That's a good answer. Actually, that should be a lot of women's role model. For sure, for sure. Good.
Dang.
What about you?
Dang, I would say her too, but oh gosh. Yeah, she's great. Probably Julia Renee.
I don't
You
know who that
guys
is.
might not know her. She's
Played the movies?
No. She's big on Instagram. She's a bodybuilder, actually. So I look up to her heavily. So I don't just do permanent makeup. I'm also training to do a bodybuilding show. So in terms of, being inspired and seeing how far she's come, it's great to look up to and, keep pushing and, just keep putting in that work. Every day.
That's dope. Well, Bree, she had to step out, go to the bathroom, but we'll get to the next question. Remind me to ask her that question when
Okay.
she comes back. We got Chris Butler says in $10. Question to all: what are 3 things your exes would say to describe the experience they had with you in a relationship,
Good
bad
or
or good?
bad.
So it's 3
Yep.
things that your exes would say about you. Let's start with you.
Okay.
Actually, you want to wait? She's coming back now.
Oh,
We could
here
ask
she
her the
comes.
last question.
Bree, it's all you.
I already know my answer.
Oh, fabulous.
Right away.
Oh, perfect.
Don't get your mic. Yeah.
Don't want to talk to the plants now. All right.
So, female role model.
Oprah.
Oprah.
I think Oprah is a beautiful woman for donating. Like she just has a kind soul. Like if I
Kind
had
soul.
that much money, I would definitely share it and help kids and help make sure everybody's eating and they have water. Like, I think her intentions are very pure, and I love that about her.
Fair enough. Oprah. All right. She can't keep no man though,
No, she has a man,
or no man can't keep her.
but she's just not married. She's an Aquarius. Yeah,
Oh, Oprah?
she's been with him for I think like 25, 30 years. She's the one that doesn't want to get married.
Oprah?
That money,
Commitment
that's
With all
a
that
lot.
money, would you want to
Oprah
share
got
that?
him?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I know she's been with a man for a really long time.
Yeah.
She just
The same
they just won't get
partner.
Married.
So does she really trust him then?
I wouldn't want him to get married. I wouldn't want to if I had that kind of
I
money.
ain't never
What,
see
for him to
Oprah
get half
out
of it?
holding hands with a man,
Neither.
doing anything.
So that's not her brother?
Like imagine,
I
like,
mean, maybe. I guess. Okay, fair enough. Okay, Oprah, totally fine. Let's get to the next question. So it was with you. So
Okay.
and I'll say the question again so Bree could hear it. So question to all: what are 3 things your exes would say to describe the experience they had with you? They had with you in the relationship. It could be bad or good. So it's 3 things they would say. Go ahead.
Definitely fun.
Fun.
Honest.
Okay.
Name one bad thing, because those are all good.
Okay.
Nobody's perfect.
Yeah, no one. Sassy.
Sassy.
Yeah.
What about you, Bray?
surprising, cute, and stubborn.
Okay.
Yeah, sassy.
What about you?
Sassy.
Yeah.
This is a really
And it don't have to be 3 words either. It can be like actually like what would they say?
okay.
It could, either or it could be.
So 3 things an ex would say about me.
Yeah.
Thoughtful.
Prude.
Being very thoughtful. Like
Prude gotta be in there. You wasn't giving no cheeks away.
no, because before I get into a relationship, it's not something I like surprise them with. It's always brought up very first because I'm never going to enter a relationship.
Yeah, but still they
without
thinking
anyone
prude.
If they thought about that, if they thought I was, then they would never be in a relationship.
Well, no, they still hoping. What you mean? She got how many guys?
Well, I'm trying to tell you that I'm an open book. So
yeah, I'm just saying that that's what they thinking.
No, because I will. If they do think that,
Then you
they'll
say
tell you
shade
that.
to.
But we're not.
They
gonna
wouldn't tell you
continue-
that.
They're not going to continue the relationship.
I'll tell you why they wouldn't tell you that.
All right.
Let me ask her a question. I'll reprove it real quick. How many guys you got in your friend zone?
In my friend zone?
Yeah.
Look at her face.
Let's just give a number.
Oh, gosh.
Random number. Go ahead. How many guys?
We're going to say 10 plus.
10 plus. What about you?
10 plus.
10 plus. What about you?
10 plus.
What about you?
Too many.
Too many. So all those guys in all of these 4 women friend zones all want to smash.
All want to smash.
All want to smash.
Every
But guess
single
what?
one of them.
They'll never tell them.
Yeah.
Did any of your guys like actually tell you directly that they want to clap
Might have
cheeks?
some.
Yes.
Some
Some of them
Yes.
maybe, but
Some might.
for the most part, they don't say it, right?
What's the point? What's the point?
Yeah.
You're trying
The
to say
point
this
is that guys
That's nature.
aren't gonna tell the truth about their sexuality, what their intentions on their
Okay, but
mind.
that doesn't necessarily
So-
mean that if they're thinking I'm talking about these people that I was in a relationship with. Okay,
They still think improved.
So I just don't agree with that because I think that that's a really derogatory word.
No, it isn't.
because-
It's actually a good word.
No, it's not.
You're a virgin. If you claiming it, you want to be claimed as prude.
She's like,
That's like saying I'm a millionaire. I want to be claimed as rich.
No, I
Same
don't. I
thing.
just don't. I don't see it that way at all. I would never have described that word that way. Anyway,
Oh, okay.
say what you want, whatever. Maybe they think it doesn't really matter. We're not together anymore, so it is what it is.
What about aware? Like,
what?
would you say you're very aware and like in tune with your body and yourself?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I see that.
I know myself a lot. I know myself very well. I'm very, very much but I don't necessarily know if. Okay, I'm very assertive, which I think they would probably say that about me.
yeah.
I know what I want,
Yeah.
when I want it. Like I know exactly. Now that doesn't necessarily mean I want to make all the decisions because I
Yeah.
don't, but I can, and I will. I'm very decisive.
So you want to lead the relationship?
No, I don't
Okay.
at all. But what I'm saying is that I can though, because being the oldest of a big family, you're just forced into that.
You
role.
think you could lead a man?
I have before, but I don't want to.
And where is he at now? That means you led him to the end of the relationship.
But that's my point. Is that
Well,
I don't,
that's the
Is
point.
that I was put into a position to where I was like, okay, it was a bad situation
Yeah.
because going into the relationship.
I got, and my point is that women don't lead. Women can't lead anything.
don't
Anytime
want
they
to.
do
I don't wanna
lead,
lead the
well, you just said that you can.
Right,
I'm saying
I
that
can, but I do-
anytime a
I'm
woman,
saying that based on my personality.
I got it. So my point is saying, no matter what your personality is, the point is that anytime a woman leads a relationship, she leads that relationship to the end. And it's because the 4 questions that I asked, you want taller, stronger, more money, more competent. That means that you want a superior. You want a
exactly.
leader. So if you're leading, that means that you're not getting what you truly want.
Exactly.
So that means that you're going to lead that relationship to the end.
I agree
So that means that a
100%.
woman can't lead a relationship.
I agree.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm not arguing with you there. What I'm trying to say though is just that no, a woman can't lead a relationship where she doesn't want to be the leader. But in a situation where the man is not doing anything, with my type of personality, I'm the type of person to then take control. So it's like to take control of the situation.
Yeah.
So, and that was the beginning and the end of the relationship.
Stomp on that.
You know what I mean? So it was like, well, then I guess that was the end. It's like a little tiny fly.
Oh, I see it.
But he wasn't doing anything anyway. He was
Got it.
he was lazy and wasn't doing anything. And I knew going into the relationship that I was not going to be able to break up with him, and so I just let it continue for 2.5 years, knowing that I probably wasn't going to get any better. So
Got it. Fair enough. Let's go with
there we go.
you. Name 3 things that your ex would say, good or bad.
I'm cold.
Like what?
Guarded, right? Cold. I'm
Cold-hearted.
very guarded.
Okay.
Standoffish. I'm a lot of fun.
You are. That's what they would say. What else?
Jeez,
Patty?
I'm an enigma.
I'm a riddle.
Okay. Unique. What about you?
Outgoing.
Okay.
Busy.
Petty, you said?
Busy.
Oh, I thought you said Petty. Damn, my bad.
Petty. And I'm a bad texter.
You're a bad texter? Okay, fair enough. And ladies, keep y'all questions handy. I'm almost done with the super chats, and we're gonna get to y'all's. We got Moreno Flow sends in $2. No way, it's meth. Talking about Shelly. Red Pill Goku sends in $2. He says, Shelly, they should have kept you in that basement. God dang. You right. We got Ryan sends in $5. Fake CIA. Literally, who do you think you're fooling? Yeah, bro. That's why I would just ask those questions like, really, CIA? Okay. Let's let you keep digging this hole. We got Holiday Tone says in $2. What's good, Ease? My guy. What your top 3 in a room? What's your top 3 in a room, bro? Talking to you.
Top 3 what?
Look, talking about girls. Rate them. What's your top 3
I
girls?
hate when he does that. Should we include the girl in the background that's not on camera too?
Bro, it don't matter. They can't see her anyway.
I hate when he does that.
They talking about the girls here. And act like Shelly was. Well, I mean, Shelly's
not in
Shelly
any top.
not in your top 3.
She's not in
bro?
any top. What? She's not even in the top 100.
All right, go
So
ahead.
there's top 3 girls.
Top 3 girls
in terms of looks.
and give the order, bro. That's what he said. I know you seen it. You reading it too. You seen it, yes?
Nobody's gonna feel bad about it.
What you
We're
mean?
all
You seen
beautiful,
it?
so
Go ahead,
Okay, top 3 looks.
bro. Hurry up. You worse than the chicks. Stop.
Okay.
Urgency.
1, 2, and
Wait. Time out. Do it slow and say the name, bro. You pointing down.
Gianna. I forgot your name.
Grace.
Grace.
So Gianna, Grace, and then who else?
They can't even. They said anybody, right?
Bro, top 3.
Gianna, Grace, and Nicole.
No, nigga, on camera.
On camera.
Oh, shit. It's between. I choose Denise because I think Denise is pretty too.
Okay, so Gianna. Okay, and
You
Nicole.
don't like short guys.
You clearly don't like darker skinned girls. Sorry. You picked the pale one over there. You went that one, and she's just as pale as those two.
Or more
You
paler.
didn't want to pick us.
No.
You singled us
He
out.
said top 3, so hey,
We too old for him.
Listen,
y'all
this
too
is
old for me. Y'all too old. You're mad old for me.
ladies. This is his preference.
Oh, I don't care about his preference. I just
She
thought it was
literally
funny.
just height shamed like, oh, I'm sorry, you're 5'8", so
He's
friends
just mad.
only. And I
She
didn't.
tried to height shame
Yeah,
you?
she
I didn't
height
get
shamed me,
that.
and I didn't care. But I make a
He's
preference.
just
and
mad. No, I don't care. It doesn't really
now
matter. to me.
I'm mad.
You like that white chocolate?
No, that's why. No, I just thought it was funny.
This is good. Keep this
I
dialogue
just thought it
going. You
was
can share
funny
your
that
perspective.
Those are the ones that
She
you
literally just said, she was like, yo, oh,
You were like,
you're shorter than me, so just friends. Yeah. I'm like,
you
okay,
should-
cool. Like,
It doesn't matter to me. All I'm trying to say is that I just thought it was funny that you picked them two.
you didn't think it was funny.
And then
You didn't think it was
looked
really
at us
funny.
two and then said, "Can I include the one over there?"
I think he really wants her because that was his
That
main
was
question.
just-
Are you
Yeah.
like blondes?
It's
You
the
want the girl
blondes.
off camera, bro?
It's the blondes.
That
Talk
told me
to
to
her
choose
after
top
the
3.
podcast.
That was just really
That
obvious.
said, told me if you told me
It's
to
okay
choose
if you're
top
attracted to
5.
white girls. That's really
I am
okay.
attracted to white girls.
It's really
and,
fine.
And I'm attracted to Hispanic girls.
I'm just pointing out the obvious.
And I'm attracted to Asian girls. Asian girls are sexy as hell. Have you seen
You ain't
Asian
never
girls?
have an Asian girl,
I
bro.
know, they don't like black guys, dude.
Yeah, they do.
Not a lot of them.
Chris Tucker
Lady boys.
from what's the
Not
show?
a lot of them.
Rush Hour.
Not a lot of them.
All right, let's get to the next chat. Yo, Holiday Tone, I see what you're doing, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
You funny, my man's. We got MP Shameless sends in $20. He says, "Cooley, your biceps have extreme potential. Work those out every day if you can."
What'd you say?
He said your biceps
I
have
don't see it.
extreme potential.
I don't see it happen.
Who's biceps?
He's talking about mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, where's the work?
I've been working them, man.
Where's the
How
creatine?
No creatine. I take 0 supplements.
Good.
So I take no protein shakes. I take no creatine. I take nothing at all. We got Holiday Tone says in $2. He says even a unicorn's horn falls off when with age. MSV card. Probably talking about Shelly. We got Holiday Tone sends in $5 again. My man here supporting. He says, Cooley, your turn. With the girls in the room, who would you recommend for Ease to smash? Marry and kill. I respect you. You're good kick out. Yo.
Oh my
I respect you too, Holiday Tone. Thank you.
Yeah, Cooley, go ahead. Who's not married? Hey, what was it? Marry
So
what?
it's smash, marry, kill.
Okay,
All right. So I would say if we're going to choose marry, we're going to go with the youngest one. Let's go with the youngest one for marry just because she's the youngest one. You can get more out of her. More babies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
To smash, let's go with Gianna.
Not surprised.
Yeah, I know you probably want that smash because since you chose that order. And then to kill, I'm gonna say
I would kill her. You know what? I would kill her. I would kill her because she height shamed me. She
Taryn.
height shamed me. I don't know if y'all caught it.
Obviously,
She
you're
height
really
shamed
upset
me.
about your height.
I'm not.
You are.
Why are you
keep talking about
projecting?
it. Why
are you projecting?
At the beginning of the show, I went on a whole spiel about how I love being my height.
Okay.
That why
I love being, and I said I love my height too. I said it plenty of times too.
Yeah, but why are you mad about me? About me?
Mad?
I didn't height shame you at all.
Yeah, you did. You said because of my height.
You did height shame.
You did.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
You
It had
attacked
to
me
do-
first.
No,
I'm
I
the
didn't. No, I
victim.
didn't. You said something before that.
What did I say? What did I say?
I'm trying to remember. You said something before. You said something before that. So what I said was in response to what you said.
Okay, now you're making things up.
I'm not making things up. Watch the tape back.
We will. I watch it all the time, but you
Just watch
you were
it back
talking to
because you
Denise.
said something, and then I.
What did I say? I didn't say anything to you.
All right, let's
don't
bring it
remember what
back,
you said, but it had
guys.
something to do with friend zoning. It had
Got
something to do
you.
with friend zoning, and I said, "Yeah, you're right. You're shorter than me, so we probably would be friends."
There we
Oh,
go.
yeah, that's it right there.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's it. You admitted to it.
Are you upset about it?
Oh, why would I be upset about it?
But no, he's not upset about it. But it seems like you're upset about him choosing the white girls.
No, I'm not upset about that at all. I
Oh,
just think it's funny.
You don't think it's funny. You don't
why
think it's
is
funny.
it funny though?
It's not. It's not
Why
funny.
is
You
it
don't
funny?
think it's funny.
It's his preference.
What's funny is only that he picked the one off screen.
I mean,
But we didn't say
think
that
you're
you not choosing a shorter guy is funny.
Huh?
We just let that go. Like when,
Me not choosing a shorter guy.
yeah, like you said that, oh, he's shorter anyway. Like he wouldn't qualify for you.
Yes,
so we didn't
this-
think that was funny. We thought that was like
He
regular.
laughed.
Yeah, I wasn't offended by
but
it.
not actually like he didn't even bring it up until you brought up him choosing the white girls. You see
Yes,
how
he
like
did. He already did before.
No, I did
no,
not.
he only brung it up after you made fun of him about choosing the white girls.
Yeah, but I don't understand it. I don't even understand why there is a comparison.
Well, it is a comparison because they're both preferences. So it seems like he
I
shamed.
understand how they're both
Let me
preferences.
finish real quick. It seems like he shamed for having his preferences.
Okay.
And his preferences
He
is
didn't
white.
shame.
Let me finish.
Okay,
Let me finish.
Not a shame.
His preferences, he like white chicks.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Your
That's
preferences,
fine.
And
you
la
don't
la.
want short guys, right?
Uh-huh.
And he didn't shame you for your preferences.
I
But
don't.
you shamed him for his preferences.
I don't think that's shaming. I think that's just pointing out a fact.
Okay, and it is a fact that he liked them white chicks.
Yes, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's not.
I do.
That's not. So
I like white girls.
So I don't think
But
it's. I don't. I didn't.
You did
shame
try
it.
to shame him.
I
You said
didn't
like,
try to
oh well,
shame it.
why not us and the
Right.
white girls? Like, what's
Exactly.
that about?
I was not. No, I didn't. Oh my gosh.
You did.
Yes,
you,
you
It's
did.
okay.
guys. You
Yes,
guys
you
just
did.
ganging up on
The
me.
chat is
it's
saying
okay.
it too. The chat said you in your feelings. You
It's okay.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
It's not a big deal. Let's move on. Let's move on. We got Mally G sends in $2. He says, "What the heck is Shelly on? Is she seems artistic? Yeah, man. Yeah, she seems. Yeah, man. You're right. Probably so. Something is not going right in that head." We got Car Bates sends in $25, but this is from another country. So what is NOK? What currency is that? You know, NOK? Want to give him a shout out from some countries. Put up the currency, NOK currency.
Norwegian from.
Norwegian?
Yeah.
Norwegian. Okay, we got people supporting from Norwegian. He says,
Be
finally,
Norway.
Norway. people supporting from Norway. Dang, that's what's up. We got, he says, finally, Rambo out of here. Too masculine for us. They ain't called her Rambo. Yo, you funny, man. Keep supporting. We got Queen Lala in a building, a girl that's supporting. She says, see, women make excuses for other women. Call it what it is. Shelly off her rocker. That's a fact. We got Leroy Leday sends in $5. He says, light-skinned shorty who is on the end is mumbling and she is very prudish. Okay. Any response?
I think he's probably talking to me.
Yeah.
I'm not prudish. All right. You can say whatever. Think what you want about me. It doesn't really make a difference. I've said, obviously, you guys have made your point that you think I'm a prude. But, a lot of people do think it's very respectable to have saved yourself for this long. So, I think,
I would
and it's
say,
not like it's not like, I'm disgusting. I don't think I'm disgusting looking. So
I would say this about, let's just grant it to you. Let's say that it's real, that you truly are a virgin, right? I would say that for you being a virgin,
I could prove it to you.
I got you. Look, I'll say this because you said that it's respectable. I would say this for you being a virgin and having sexual temperance, that is very respectable.
Yeah, it is. I agree.
But the fact that you're 34 years old and you're still a virgin and you're unmarried, and you haven't found anyone to commit to you and someone that you want the committance from that isn't respectable. Because the reason why it's not respectable is because you only got 80% of your eggs are already gone. So you say that you holding on to your value, but your value, and you are holding on it from a sexual standpoint. Yes, you're a virgin. No one clap cheeks. That's good, right? I'm not trying to promote for you to be having your cheeks clapped. No, keep it unclapped. No applause, right? Keep it unclapped. But the not respectable part is that you should have found the man, and you should be, and you believe in, you're Catholic, as you said. You know that you're put on this planet to procreate and to be by a man's side, and you know that a woman's place is by a man's side. You know these things.
Why are you pretending like I'm unmarried by choice?
So you're saying that you're unmarried not by choice?
Yeah, I would love more than anything to have already been married and have 5 kids.
Got you. Well, that's the thing. So something must be missing. So
I don't know. I don't think it's me.
And it kind of goes like this. Here's some game, right? Because I like to give ladies game when these conversations get a little bit touchy-feely, right? So you're picky. Granted, I know you're picky. Obviously, you don't want guys that's 5'8". You're talking about his height, so therefore,
picky, a little bit, not that picky. Because if you said my ex,
a little bit,
like, I don't
is an
get
understatement.
No, but
all right.
I know that you're picky because you haven't had sex yet, which is good. That means that your morals is high. You have great qualities about your character. You got kudos to you, right? And I have an aunt. She's gonna die a virgin. She's like 68 or something like that.
That's gonna be you.
Yeah. Probably will, but hopefully not, right? Hopefully you can find a man. So here's some games to you, right? So women, what they do is they advertise themselves to attract qualified mates to them, right? So the fact that you want a relationship and you want marriage with a man, but you haven't found a man that you would want a relationship from, means that you're not attracting the men that you truly want and desire. Make sense?
Sure, you could say that, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm saying that you want to look at it from that standpoint because men pitch themselves. For example, let's say hypothetical. Let's say if he's having a problem getting girls, well, I'm saying like, okay, you need to work on your approach since men are the ones that slide in DMs. Men are the ones that normally approach women and walk up to them. Well, maybe you need to work on your confidence, get in the gym and accomplish some goals so you can become more confident and more competent and everything can just work better for you. Because since you have to approach girls, he needs to work on himself. We would all say that, right? If he couldn't attract girls.
Yeah, sure.
We got to say the same thing if the woman can't advertise herself in a way to attract the men that she wants. So that means that you got to work on self, right?
So what would you suggest?
First suggestion, like what she does, she said that she's a bodybuilder. She's always in the gym. First thing, you got to get in the gym, because from a man's point of view, beauty is your most valuable agency.
I will say attractiveness
when it comes
is not my problem.
Well, I'll tell you. I'll truthfully tell you.
Can I?
Sure, go ahead.
I know what you're saying about the gym, because, like, you know, men want a woman that will want to keep themselves clean, keep themselves healthy, you know, want to work on themselves.
Yeah.
I just want to say that.
Wait, that's all you had?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you
just
saying
wanted
that.
to say
So, and this is what I'm saying.
The
Go
part
ahead.
about being attractive is just that's not my issue.
I'm not saying that.
Well, I'm just saying that I, you know, I've never had a problem with, you know, someone telling me, well, if you looked this way, then I would be more attracted to you.
I'm not saying that. I'll break it down in a way where you could truly understand. Let's just speak about men first, right? So men, we are born without any we're not born with any sexual value. We have zero sexual value when we're born. Just like she said, she broke up with her guy because, yeah, he was maybe cute, but he was inadequate. He didn't have any motivation or ambition, so he wasn't really making money. He had none of that manly, you know, oomph in him. So she was like, yeah, I got rid of him.
He was 15.
But they started when they were young, but it ended when I was 18 or 17.
I was 18. He was
17.
16, turning 17.
Super young. So even at that super young age, women still look for certain things. They know it's embedded in you. It's in your nature. You want a man that's doing better than you, like the 4 things we said. So since a man is born without any sexual value, he has to go out there and create his sexual value. It's up to a woman. She's born with her sexual value. It's up to her to preserve her sexual value. Now, you preserved your sexual value as far as not having sex. But as far as preserving your sexual value, as far as what are men attracted to sexually, well, we're attracted to women that are fully in shape. We like the Coke figure, small waist, wide hips, or if it ain't small waist, if it ain't wide hips, it's just like some type of curvature there, but it needs to be thin and healthy. That's what men are generally attracted to. Supermodels, thinner women, they get more options. More thicker women, they get less options. And you got to think about it. The thicker the woman is, she's getting less options. Well, why is she getting less options though, too?
I think this is you're trying to say that a person it's not completely just based on an initial attraction. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that, because a lot of it is based on initial attraction, because I can walk into a room and I can walk I can be on a date with somebody, and if I'm not attracted to them when I first look at the way they walk or their hands or the way that they walk into a room, my opinion's probably not going to change.
I got you. And I'm also saying this though.
But
go ahead.
I just want to finish my point. Sure. But it's like, I get what you're saying to a certain degree, but also you can't put all your eggs in that basket, because that's not really that's
the only basket you have.
Yes, but I've gone on a lot
let me
of
repeat
dates,
that again. Look,
right?
so look,
it's not the only basket I have.
I'll repeat it again.
It's
it
just
truly
not.
is. Look,
It's the only basket that
No,
matters
it's
to
not,
men.
because I can confidently tell you,
like he just said, real quick. Just listen real quick. I'll say it one more time concisely. It's the only box. It's the only box that matters. That's the only basket that matters to men. So men, we have a lot of boxes that we can elevate in, because women are attracted to a multitude of things. You like him tall, strong, masculine, dominant, assertive. You like him good looking, smelling good,
dress nice,
being able to convey himself and hold the conversation and make you feel the vibes. So a man can, if he's not doesn't meet the height requirement, well, he can elevate by going to the gym, getting a better physical structure. He can elevate by talking to more girls and building up that confidence and learning ways to convey himself to a woman to make her feel all bubbly and giggly. So he can elevate on different levels. But that's because women are complex creatures, because they're attracted to so many things, which means that we can upgrade on many different things. But what are men attracted to? Only your looks. Only your looks. So that means that that's your only basket. That's the only elevation. You probably never heard the truth, but this podcast no Fugazee, so we got to keep it real. So I'm telling you, please just take it. I'm telling you this. If you work on that, you will attract more mates. Now, it may not, of course, there's going to be more mates, and it may be guys that you really don't want, but still it's going to be more, and you'll have different guys to then choose from. And it may be the guy of your dreams.
I can't get on that train because you're trying.
Well, if you don't want to get on that train, I'm not telling you anything.
You're literally, yes,
you look fine. You're 34 years old. You're light skinned. You got long hair. I'm sure guys are attracted to you physically. But I'm telling
they
you,
didn't wanna
but
marry
that's
you,
the
though.
only thing you can elevate. That's the only thing you can elevate.
Give me a second.
Oh,
That's okay.
do you want a hug? I
Take
give
your time. It's fine.
Free hugs.
No, he's basically just telling you that.
In a man's eyes, in a man's eyes, your
basically
value
just
is
telling
tied
me
to your
that
beauty.
I have no value because I'm not her size.
No,
I
he's
didn't
not
tell you
saying
that.
that.
Yeah,
No,
that is exactly what you're saying.
I
That's
didn't.
exactly what you're saying because you're trying to say that I can't attract the right man because I'm not small enough.
no, he's saying what he's saying.
That's exactly what he's saying.
He's saying
I could tell her what I'm
that-
saying.
that-
Let me just
That's
tell
exactly
you.
what you said. You
Let me
said
just
my
tell you what
looks
I'm
are
saying.
everything.
I would let her explain it from
My
her point
looks
of
are
view.
everything, right? So they're the only thing that matters, right?
That isn't what I said.
They're the thing that matters first and foremost
That isn't
men.
what I said.
for men.
But,
Right.
but
That's what you're
that
saying.
isn't. I'm speaking specifically to a certain thing, right? So I said that women advertise themselves. Women don't normally walk up to men, to lots of men, and approach them. You don't walk up to every guy you see that's attractive and approach them. The man, and not only that, you would respect it more if a man would approach you. So men approach and women advertise themselves. So from that standpoint, since you're not meeting certain guys, right?
I should-
So let me finish. Since you're not attracting certain guys that meets your qualifications, that you would want to even have them guys get down on one knee to marry you, if you're not meeting those guys, that means that you need to change something about yourself. That's what I'm saying.
Right. So the one thing that I need to change, you're saying, is just to lose weight.
I'm saying the one thing you need to change is to lose weight and to get in the gym, and you will become more attractive to more men.
it's
But why do I
It's
need to be-
based off of beauty.
But that's never been an
Yeah,
issue for
but
me.
big is still beautiful.
But
I've
what
never.
I'm telling
for a
you,
lot of
it
men.
is.
Not for a lot of
this
men.
is this is the
I don't want a man who's only going to judge me based on my size.
That's the
Can I-
That's
can
how
I-
it is. That's how
Can I,
it is.
can I say
we don't want a
something?
man. Look. You just called him short. We don't want a woman that's only gonna base us based off our height. I'm 6'4", he's 5'8". But you said that he's disqualified because he's
But I
5'8".
didn't judge his character.
But okay, but you judge his height and he doesn't qualify for you.
Okay, but that's not saying.
And we're saying, but
that's-
look, time out. The same way he doesn't qualify for you, with your figure, a lot of guys you won't qualify for. And that's what you have to realize.
But me as a person, I'm not going to qualify for a lot of guys because that's life.
you as
Can-
a
can I
person,
say
you're
something?
great. You're.
You don't
if,
even
let's
know
just
me.
say you're
Yeah,
a
I can
virgin.
say
No, let's
something
just say
too.
you're a virgin.
And
Let's
all
just
you've
grant
done
it
is
to
just call
you.
me names.
No, we didn't call you any names. I
Nobody
didn't call
called
you
you
any
names.
names.
No,
Nobody names.
can I?
I didn't call you
say-
names. And real quick, you as a person, you have. Let's just say you're a virgin. Let's say I believe it. You have sexual
I am.
temperance.
Why would I lie
You
about
have
that?
that means that you have all these characteristic traits in you. That is very good. You're a person of high moral character. That's beautiful. What's on the inside is beautiful. But remember, you advertise yourself in men approach. So you want to display a beautiful outside. Just how beautiful you are on the inside, you want to display the outside. I'm not saying that you're not beautiful. I'm just saying that you can elevate yourself more.
He is saying be what you want to attract.
Exactly.
Not saying that you have to lose. He's not saying that. Is you want a tall, and we're old heads. We're old heads. This is just a fact. I'm almost 40 and I have never been married, and I'm not fine with it. But what are you gonna do? So like for me, one of the things in being Hispanic and my grandma, mommy getting on me is, why are you not married? You're so pretty, mommy, because there's not really. Men don't want to commit, and they want girlfriend benefits without the commitment. And I ain't doing that.
At the end of the day,
I
that's
played
what it
house.
is. That's exactly what it is.
I played house for 10 years. So what he's
So it
saying,
doesn't have anything to do with
but
what I
no,
look
no.
like.
But what he's saying
Bring
is,
that up.
and this
Remember
is
it,
like, and this
Alfred.
is something that I understand exactly what they're saying, because if I want to attract a man with money and all of that stuff, then I have to present myself as such. So like I'm almost 40. I can't compete with an 18-year-old. She could be my daughter. My daughter's 19. I can't compete with that. And I'm not. I cannot bear children. I can't have children. So men my age, they're gonna look at that.
You got to be like, listen, little homie,
But
I
you know
get a
what?
guac 3000
What else
on
can
deck.
I offer? You know what I'm saying? I take care of. I'm petite. I don't work out, but you know what? I should work out. Why? Because I'm at that premenopausal stage in my life where I can gain weight. So taking care of myself physically will not only help me physically, emotionally, and mentally, right?
100%.
So it's not that
Yes.
it's putting you down. It's
I'm
put
uplifting
out
you.
what you want.
No,
to
that's
I
not
am.
It's not uplifting
Hey,
at all.
I gotta be honest.
truth is
you did
uplifting.
it, but you,
You
did
know
it
it.
wrong.
That's not the truth.
Because as women, they're emotional.
Okay.
Men are
Oh,
logical.
no, it's how he said it.
Yeah.
It's a
So,
delivery, right?
Let
Yes,
me-
but not even. It's,
Okay,
it's,
go sure.
it's not even.
But it was
yeah,
more
a
of an
lot of it is how you said it. Sure,
It's a
Okay.
delivery.
but it's not a. But it's not a. And you know that from speaking to women obviously are emotional and men are pretend not to be.
But
But
we're
Correct.
emotional.
that's what I'm
That's
saying.
what she said, you
pretend
We're
not
just
to
less
be.
neurotic, meaning that we feel less negative emotions than women.
I know you just pretend not.
Bree,
to
she
be.
got it, Bree.
That's why it's like my.
Yeah, he wasn't putting
Whatever.
you down, girlfriend. No,
No, but like-
It's just to
So-
be
No,
what you
he
want
was.
to
He
achieve.
I'll
was. He was
speak
trying
for
to say
myself.
that.
I wasn't. Let me just speak for myself.
Okay.
Well, one, when it comes to how things are said and what is said, you're a woman of faith. Obviously, you're a virgin. You're a 34 virgin. When Jesus, you believe in Jesus. When Jesus was here, when Jesus came to earth, and he was speaking to people and delivering people from evil and saving people and doing all of these miracles, did he curve the way he said something?
No, but
No.
there's-
No, let me
there's a thing
finish. Let
called
me finish.
prudence.
Let me finish. Jesus spoke the truth, and sometimes the truth, people can't handle the truth. Sometimes the truth hurts. So I'm just speaking the truth to you. It doesn't matter if I coddle. If I try to coddle it,
No
it
one
maybe
said
won't.
coddle.
It won't make a change.
No one said coddle, but there's things prudence.
You could say prudence, right? And maybe you feel that I'm coming at you a certain way because you know that it's truthful.
But that doesn't. That doesn't. No,
It has to be true if you got emotional from it
I'm upset because
because you know it's the truth.
no.
Maybe
Is it an
not why.
insecurity? Could it be an insecurity that you have suppressed? Because a lot of times women, we suppress things, right? And especially at our age, because people do look at us, well, they're single, they're not married, and I admire your discipline. And can I just say something really quick, just
Sure.
to be an encouragement? I had a client, she is Egyptian, 34-year-old virgin. She's Muslim, and I was doing her Brazilian waxing before her wedding. And she was like, Denise, I'm so nervous. And she lost her virginity at her wedding night. She got married January, and her husband bought her a house and the furniture, and at 34 years old, and she waited for the right man. Don't wait for the right man. Be the right woman so that you can attract the right man for you.
Exactly.
That's what it is.
That's what we
So
were
there's
saying.
hope for you.
Yeah.
I
There's
don't think
hope
this.
for us.
Okay, I don't want to sound conceited because I'm not conceited, and I know there's always room for improvement. But at the same time, like no, I'm not perfect, and yes, I can get better in certain areas.
Okay.
We all can.
And I
So-
can't deny that. However,
Uh-huh.
I think that more percentage of a larger percentage of the time, I'm not the problem.
Okay. Well, I think
And a
that
lot
is
of
the
it has
problem.
to do with no. It has to do with, my situation. A lot of men just don't. They don't.
They don't want to wait.
Let me ask you a question.
Exactly, and that's the.
Let me
problem.
ask you a question.
And that's why I took such offense into what you said, because it's not. It's sure I can get better, but
They don't want to wait.
yeah.
Let me ask you a question. So you said that you're taking offense to what I'm saying.
Uh-huh.
Okay. What I'm saying, how can you take offense to someone that is telling you that you can elevate in certain areas?
Because you could have said that.
I literally said that. I said there's many different men, and I broke it down. I said men has to he's 5'8", so that means that he's got muscles. He had to get in the gym, or he would have been a skinny 5'8" dude.
And I was
He wouldn't get no cheeks.
But that
No
was.
cheeks.
But that was.
But no, listen, this is what I'm saying.
That was
Well,
10,
listen.
that was already 10
Let
minutes
me
into the
finish.
discussion.
No, that did. I had to talk about men first before I even spoke about women, because I spoke about women in general. Then I spoke about you specifically. But when I spoke about men, so you can understand that we all have to elevate, right? But it just so happens to be that men were simple creatures. We kind of we fall in love with our eyes, right? Women fall in love with their ears, so a man can display other characters. He could elevate in other areas just because you're complex creatures. You like so many different things in guys, but we only like really one thing in a woman.
That's
when it comes
looks.
to attraction, that's looks. So I'm saying that I'm looking at you and I'm saying, you know what? You could hit the gym.
Can I say something?
That's a positive thing. But now let's reverse it. Let me get your answer real quick. If a man was at home in his mom's basement, 34 years old, he had no job, and he was eating cereal all day and playing video games. Fruity Pebbles, of course. And sometimes Fruit Loops. Fruit Loops be trash. Let's give this nigga Lucky Charms.
Okay.
His Lucky Charms next.
Okay.
So he ate cereal. No motivation, but he said, I want a bad chick. I deserve a bad chick. What would you say to that man that's in his mom's basement, 34 years old, with no job, playing video games and eating cereal?
No car, no license.
Would you say that man has to self-improve in a lot of areas?
Yeah.
Got it. Now look at you. 34-year-old virgin, never been married, never met a man that you even wanted to marry.
That's not true.
But you met the man that you wanted to marry, but he didn't get on one knee. So that means that you couldn't lock the man down even when you met him. So that means that, well, we look at it.
That has anything to do with me.
Listen, we look at it. Women grant sex, men grant relationships. If the man didn't grant you the relationship from the only man that you wanted, well, that means that you need to improve on something.
Can I say that?
I just don't.
You have to take accountability.
I take accountability,
but you're not. You're running from the accountability.
No, I'm not. I'm not running from the accountability.
Okay. Well,
I'm
I just
saying
wanted
that
to say-
I'm trying to say that every situation is not the same.
I know it's not, but just like you would see that 34-year-old man that's a virgin living in his mom's basement, but claiming he wants a bad chick.
One area of my life.
Well, that's the area that men are attracted to.
He's broke. He doesn't have a job.
We don't care. Men don't care about
like that's a
I know, but listen,
situation.
Men don't care about women's money. Men don't care about women's competence. Men don't care about women's money. We don't care about women's competence. We don't care about women's height. We don't care about all the things that you care about in a man. Attraction isn't symmetrical, it's asymmetrical. So you became the man that you want. You got a good job, you're doing things and all these type of things, but you became the man that you want. So all these other guys that you're meeting, they don't qualify for you. But the only guy that did meet your standards, guess what? You didn't qualify for him. So we're just saying that you can elevate on the beauty aspect because we're simple. We want cheeks. We want the waist to be blickety blow. That's just what we want.
I just want to say something quick. Hold on. I just wanted to say that
You go next. I got
I
you.
really wasn't offended. Like, you gotta understand, I'm a black man, so I get judged every day because I'm black with tattoos. They think I'm dumb. I had girls say, "Oh, you're cute for a black guy. Oh, you're short. I'm sorry, if you were 6 foot and up, then I hear it all." But like, I'm confident in myself, and what I do understand is everybody has a type, and I know that I'm not everybody's type, and I'm okay with that because I've met so many women that I'm everything they want. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure there's guys that will accept you just the way you are, but most guys like women fit. You know what I'm saying? In shape. You know what I mean? I can't point out a body part, but
I'll be honest.
I know a lot of guys that would not look at you.
You light skin with the long hair, if you had the body, you'll be fine. Let's just be honest.
But yeah,
go
in
ahead.
general, just want to say that.
I have a question for you, men.
Sure.
Now, I don't really know how old you guys are, but if you
35, 34.
Okay.
I'm 34.
So if you guys met someone, they don't have to be like in like the same age as you or anything like that. But if you guys met a woman and she was deciding to make the same commitment that this beautiful woman right here has been choosing to make to stay a virgin and, really find the right man, like, would you guys even consider trying to like talk and pursue something with someone?
Go ahead. You're fine.
Would you guys try to pursue and talk to somebody who is willing to wait that long?
Oh,
or would
like her?
Yeah, like how do you
Wait,
guys think
34
about
years?
Well, let's say you met her,
When she was
not
younger.
34 years ago. Let's say you met her when you guys were 20, 25. Like, would you guys even consider
I see what
giving
you're
her a
saying.
chance?
Would we wait-
maybe you
would
guys
we
can
get
wait.
with the chick that was waiting for marriage?
Yes.
I would say if that girl is a virgin, that's a great thing. Yeah, like if.
But is it like
Wayne-
something that you guys aren't willing to really wait for because you're so addicted to
No, I
Sex
mean,
or something?
ease. You would wait for a chick if she was a virgin and she was bad. Your type.
If I met a chick that was a virgin, that was my type, and she said that I'm not gonna have sex until we got married, and especially if she likes me and she doesn't height shame me, yeah, I would marry her. To be honest with you, I would like to get married, but I'm scared to get married because a lot of marriages end, and usually it's the women that are divorcing men. So I'm actually scared to get married, but I would love to get married and live happily ever after. But it's just not the way it is. But to answer your question, yes.
And generally, I would say most men will, because men, we seek out purity. So like, why do you think that, like, think about what marriage is. Marriage, why the woman walks down the aisle with the white dress, because that represents virginity, purity, right? Yeah. So if a man is going to be marrying a woman, and you got to think about it from like hundreds of years ago, the family or the father gave his daughter to another family son that was they respected that family, and that man had a good future for him, and he could provide a good future for his daughter. So it's like, oh, I have a virgin for you, and your son can have this virgin. Now let's trade and make deals. That's kind of how they did things, because the virginity in a woman is very valuable. So it's good that she held on, like I said, it's respectable. But for 34 years, it isn't respectable because you're doing something wrong. You can't attract the man and retain the man that you want. So obviously you're lacking in certain traits, and which is okay. You know what I'm saying? That's totally fine. She should click the link in my bio. I do coaching. I help her out. Should be good. But anyways, any other questions on this topic for you? I know you wanted to say a few things, so right?
It's interesting. I feel like everyone has an interesting perspective, and I feel like I understand where she's coming from. Like, it's a sensitive topic. Like, before I even got into bodybuilding, I was heavier before I got into the gym. But if I didn't take that moment to self-reflect and realize that I needed to work on myself and feel better about myself, I was never going to like attract good, positive, vibes in my life.
Yeah.
But like, you just, whatever you're...
You attract the bottom feeders.
Exactly.
Like, you attract the dudes that can't get any girls.
And Taryn's great, and she's over here saying that she wants, someone who's tall, handsome, wealthy, and everything.
But then what does that man get in return? Yeah.
Yeah.
Taryn, you good? You coming back on, or are you going to leave?
Yeah, I just need to not look like this.
Okay, got you. No worries. Take your time.
No, but I definitely understand, like, when I was heavier and not really working on myself at a point in my life, it's not like I was getting all this attention. Obviously, now that I work on myself,
you see the attention. And the quality of guys are better.
Yeah, that's correct. Exactly. It's a thing. And also with me, like, working on myself, actively working on, like, being a healthier, like, the healthiest version of myself.
Feel better.
I feel better. Yeah. I look better. And I'm obviously attracting better. It's just, it's all on what you're putting out is what you attract.
Bree, you was going to say something, right?
Well, I was just going to say I relate to you because, I said I used to be bigger. Now that I've lost weight and I've focused on my body and I eat better, people really do come around. Like, it actually made me really sad because I was like, wow, like, but I also did attract different people when I was bigger as well. See? I feel like a lot of the people that I attracted when I was bigger were genuinely there for my personality, 100%. Like, they really accepted and loved me.
Real quick before you get to that, and I just want to finish this topic real quick. Chat, just pay attention to what just transpired. It's funny because before the podcast started, you was here the last time someone cried. Yeah. And you said that, I hope no one cries this time. And then you even said that, I don't think anyone is going to cry. I said, nah, probably will. Who knows when the conversation gets going. And it's funny how these two young ladies, you're 19, how old are you?
23.
23. You lost 30 pounds.
50
pounds.
I used to be 186. I'm now less than 140.
That's amazing. Right. And you said that you were on a journey as well.
Yeah.
And both of you ladies are in shape because you went from somewhere and then you lost weight. And you confirmed that, one, most importantly, I felt better about myself.
Right.
But secondly is I feel the thing is I'm healthier, truthfully. And then the third thing is I was able to attract more quality men. And that's exactly what I told her. But she couldn't understand that. And you two are prime examples of it. Like, you literally switched some things up in your life, started working out, and things went better for you.
Yeah,
So.
at the end of the day, you can't sit back and think that you're a 10. Because there's always
room for improvement.
Exactly. There's always
Even
room
if you're
for improvement.
Perfect model.
There's always room for improvement.
And she thought I was coming at her. I was speaking, and it's the thing, right? Like, when it comes to this, I was speaking to the queen in her. Like, all human beings, we got the fool in us, or the king or the queen in us. Like, the man, he has a fool in him, but he also has a king in him. And that woman should always speak to the king in him. A woman has a fool in her, but she also has a queen in her. Me speaking to the fool in her would have been, you just as good as you are. Those guys are the problem. But I spoke to the queen in her and I said, listen, you could do much better than where you are at now. You can rise up to another level. And that's one of the things, is increasing your beauty by going to the gym and losing some weight. So I'm speaking to the queen in her because I want her to be better. But the thing is, in this world, it's socially unacceptable for men to speak to the queen in a woman. If we speaking the truth to a woman, it's looked at, oh, you're being negative. You're speaking down on me. You're shaming me.
It's okay
and a
for-
bunch of other things, right? So it's crazy how she was speaking down on him, right? And we ain't say nothing about it. We kind of
say
let that
nothing.
go
I ain't say
until she got mad and was like, oh, okay. Oh, you only choosing the white girls? And then we like, wait, you disqualify him because he 5'8". What's going on with you, mama? So
I don't even
yeah.
think she's ugly.
She's just older.
But yeah, anyway, but it's just
She's
funny
the
because
same age as you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but men
but
is different.
women-
yeah, we like.
What did I say earlier? We cannot compete with
Young girls, yeah, you
That's
can't.
just a fact.
Oh,
Yeah.
you mean older women?
We
Like-
need
Because-
older women.
It's
yeah,
just
and
different, the
also like
dynamic.
as a man, you're looking at us like, oh, well, we can bear children.
Bear children, the youth.
Yeah, like multiple children.
have kids.
You.
Exactly.
Yeah, but you're only in your 30s. That's still.
I'm almost 40.
Yeah, but
I'm 38.
Oh, I
but
thought-
as and as a guy, if you want to,
and I can't
Yeah.
have
Bring on,
children.
like,
You
the
see-
line.
like there's a
Yeah, I can
time
understand.
limit.
Like-
You're my daughter's age. Men don't look at us like that.
like you gotta understand, guys. Like I don't have kids, and I want kids. So I'm not choosing. I'm not choosing Denise, right?
You
I'm not
did choose Denise as the.
as one of the prettiest, but the reason why I wouldn't choose her because of her age, not because I think she's unattractive.
No,
Yeah.
what's
You know
like.
what I mean? Because I would like to have a kid one day, and I wouldn't date you just only for the simple fact that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But like, if I didn't want kids, I'd be in your DMs,
Hey
girl.
Denise, he said. Hey Denise, look. He said you recreational use only. Don't clap for him.
You know what I mean? But like,
But it's the truth.
right.
It's
It's
true.
just the fact.
And you know what I mean? But also like, notice how women can criticize men all day. We take it and it's okay, but as soon as we give that right back, it's
Because men
It's
are
a problem.
logical and women are emotional.
Emotional.
That's just the fact of life, and that's just what it is.
And
You
that's
know?
the thing. She wanted me to coddle what I was saying. I'm like, why would I? I'm going to speak to the queen in you. You want me to speak to the fool in you and just
I understood what
say
you were
whatever?
saying.
It's
Yeah.
like, come
But
on.
I'm more logical, which is why it's so
That's how
hard
I-
for
yeah.
me
Have one of
to
those
find a
snacks.
boyfriend.
I'm 34.
Yo, you could eat.
Huh?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I?
Grow.
Wait,
yeah.
what happened?
No.
I was,
Which is why it's more difficult for me to have a relationship because I'm
Yeah.
not emotional. I'm just very logical. I'm just one of them boys. I'm just
You one of
very
them
logical.
boys.
Yeah.
Them boys.
Got you. Let's get to the super chats, and we gonna wrap up soon, ladies.
Yeah.
We've been mobbing for a minute. We just got a few more super chats, and I'll leave the questions up to y'all. We got let's see where we at. Okay, we got Queen Lala says, "Hold up, Virgie. How you say you know what you want and know how to lead a man, but the man you was with was no good, but you stayed 2 years. Make that make sense."
It was a complicated situation. It was, like I said, going into the relationship because of, I knew him for a long time. He was 4 years younger than me. I knew he had just not recently, but his last breakup was really difficult. And I made the decision in the moment. I was like, I know that if I get into this relationship, I'm not going to be able to end it. So, because I couldn't break his heart like that because we had too much history. So,
Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean,
Call
she
what
was
you will.
she was just making a statement. I
Call
mean,
what you will. That's just what happened.
gotcha. She was just making a statement, a valid statement. But I know there's always the other sides to the stories, and you elaborate a little bit more. Hot facts with Robert Reese sends in $2. He says, "Notice the girl's dress respectfully was honest. Notice the girl dressed respectfully. Notice the girl dressed respectfully was honest." Okay, the girl dressed. I mean, I think she dressed very respectfully. Maybe talking about you.
Okay.
I mean, y'all all fine too, but if we're gonna say like the most respectfully, like she ain't showing anything at all. Yeah, nothing. We got Leroy Leday. Now every girl's like looking down, like, wait, what? You don't mean? No, we're just looking at who's the most. We don't know. Hot facts with Roberts Reese. Elaborate. Just you don't got to send in any money, but just write in the chat what you mean, what girl you're talking about. Leroy Leday sends in $2. Can Gianna stand up and 360 for the culture? You want to stand up? Hey, put on camera 4. Wait, camera 4 not on. Hold up. Zoom out. No, wait. Put on camera. Yeah, put on camera 2 and zoom out.
It's not even.
You're just like that.
Yeah, zoom out.
Stand back.
That's as far as you know.
Do a 360. They said.
360.
All right. For the culture, you can zoom back in. That's good.
Anybody want a Kit Kat?
Cool. So we got Derek Greenwald sends in $5. He says, "My man's in Raiderhead. You had to get more. Trust me, you can pull Asian women."
Thank you, brother. I'm gonna try now. I'm gonna try.
Queen Lala sends in $5. "Virgie, relax on ease. Men can have preferences just like women do. He didn't pick you, and we know why. But try and be more humble with how you speak to men."
Oh, come on. Give me a break.
We got Chris Butler sends in $5. "If you're a 40-year-old virgin, there is something wrong there. Vice versa for a guy. Pretty much saying if you're a 40-year-old virgin, something's wrong with you there. And vice versa for a guy. You don't have any years left." Like I was saying, one of the things was you only got a few more years until you can have kids.
I should just jump in bed with.
No, don't jump into bed with anyone, but that means that you can increase
I think so.
other levels with yourself. No, don't jump into bed with
You
anyone.
also said that you work with theater, right?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why. Maybe it's the people you're around.
Oh, speak in the mic if you're gonna push it closer to you.
I have a very different theater company than other theater companies. We're very like my brothers were athletes. The way we run our theater organization is not your typical.
So you say you come across with everyone that's around, different cultures, like
Yeah,
different
we work
ages.
with lots of different socioeconomic backgrounds. We work with with all ages. We work with people who are new to theater, people who are professionals.
Okay, cool.
And
We
I-
got
I just have a question
sure, go
for
ahead.
her. I was just wondering, like, how do you feel about maybe approaching a guy, like maybe like going up to him? Like, is that something, or do you like I feel like it depends on the woman.
I've definitely tried in the past. It's I tend to be intimidating often. So
and usually when women approach, it isn't intimidating. It's
a turn off.
It isn't even a turn off. It's not that we get turned off. Because if it's just like this. If an ugly guy approach, you're gonna be like, ugh, get away from me. If a pretty girl approach, we gonna be like, dang, she approached me. Dang, I must be fresh today. Something must be right with me. Because girls don't really approach guys. So it's either like
that's not
something
really true. A lot of girls approach guys a lot.
Not a lot.
Yeah, and I'll keep it real. The girls that approach guys is normally the ugly girls or the big chicks. They're the big chicks or the ugly girls, and they're approaching guys, and it's just like, well, we know why you're approaching.
I don't approach
You got no dang choice but to approach.
I will talk to any guy that I want to be friends with. Past that, if I'm actually interested in the person, I won't approach them.
Got it.
Because I
know you're good. Fine.
I honestly think you're beautiful and you deserve to find a husband. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with you.
Yeah.
So like, I would just say, like, genuinely, like,
I just don't.
just Keep doing you.
If you enact on what I said, you won't have to approach.
The thing is that like even I can tell you that I haven't always been this size.
Okay.
It's okay.
It's never worked. Nothing's changed.
Well, if I was in my, if I was 25, 26, 27, whatever, what was the difference? You know what I mean? Well, men like younger women.
33.
How much do you weigh now compared to how much do you weigh when you were younger?
How old though?
You're not answering that question.
Well, I mean, if you want
I'm
to
not
get very
answering that question,
specific with the details with the truth, I can help you out.
I'm just telling you that as far as, first of all,
you could say how much you weighed when you were younger.
Anywhere between 150 and 160. Though that was like my
tall though.
And how tall are you?
I'm 5'9".
5'9", 160.
But I was always very
athletic.
Yeah, I'm athletic. So like the weight was in. I do work out now, but
yeah.
But first of all, you are just catching me at a time when I just didn't work out for the past 6 months, which is
so good. You don't got it. We all have a downtime.
But like,
trust me, it happens.
Typically, I'm a dancer, and I work out. Like that's so.
You're not on a pole, are you?
No.
All right, I'm just making sure. Chat maybe was like, "What the freak?" We thought she was a.
I'm a
all right,
dancer.
let's move it right along. I understand.
Keep doing what you're doing.
I'm just saying that this is why I'm saying that that's not the problem. Because otherwise, I feel like I would have been already.
Well, I could tell that you're not socially awkward. You can hold a conversation, so you're not like a Shelly and weird. So what I'm saying is that men are simple creatures. Beauty that's what we prioritize.
What was the excuse back then? I guess.
So I'm saying that. Well, this is why I'm asking more probing questions to get more out of you, so then I can truly kind of give you the truth. But you're holding information back, so I can't give you much.
What am I holding back?
Okay, you said that you were 160 pounds, but you're 5'9" when you were what, 20 what?
For a long time, like that was
for a long time. That was your normal weight.
It's like
okay, so 160 pounds, still too
normal.
big.
It's not though. Not when you.
Okay.
Not if you would see me. I can't describe it to you. But like
I got
does she look big to you? Does she look
She's
big
fine.
To you?
What I'm saying
I'm asking
is.
you a question. Does she look big to you?
No, she doesn't look big.
Well, that was about the size that I was. But I wear my weight differently. So I have very long legs, and I always looked very lean and very lanky. So it's a very different. She's has a different shape than I do, but I'm trying to say that you can't judge a weight based on what it looks like.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Like
based
I get like people
based on a number.
Yeah, people think like I weigh 120 pounds. I don't weigh 120 pounds. I weigh around 60 pounds, and I'm 5'4".
See?
But guess what? No. But let me finish.
But still, you can still increase on other
I've been
areas.
160 pounds and not looked like how I look.
Yeah.
No, and not look the same.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's
Because
not fit,
body
right.
recon.
Because she works out. She goes to the gym.
Because muscle weighs more than fat.
Exactly.
And we all know things.
Exactly.
But I'm just trying to explain to you that was never that just because that in whatever time you want to call it, which was, my normal size, I guess you want to say, like I was fit, but it didn't mean.
So here's what I would say.
It doesn't mean
here's
I
what
got married.
Here's what I would say.
Did you get a lot of attention though?
I always got a lot of attention. I get a lot of attention now.
Okay. So if you get a whole lot of attention, but it's just not from the guys that you want.
But I
so
do
that
get
means
attention
that,
from the guys that I want.
Okay, but you're getting attention from the guys that you want, but they're not the ones that's proposing to you. So something is wrong.
None of them are and I think it just has to do with the other thing.
Being a virgin?
What other thing?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
I
that
think
has nothing
so,
to do.
They can tell me that to my face.
Well, if you're 34, no man wants to wait when he's talking to a chick that's 34 and she's still a virgin.
Commitment. It's the fact that you want to wait till you get married. Well, what if I don't want to get married in 2 years? Well, or what if I don't want to get married in whatever time it's going to take you to
Yeah, we'll get to that question. Let's go to the super chats. We got Holiday Tone sends in $5. No one is arguing that you can't get dates. You're a woman, you just can't keep them. Also, you're using virginity as a shield. It's respectable, by TikTok. Okay, I see what you're saying. We got Christian Pierce sends in $20. Yo, appreciate the support, man. He says women are born with their value in general, not just sexual. They are called a princess from the day they come out of the womb. Men earn their value sexually and otherwise. Work on your work or you don't eat. That is facts. So good super chat, bro. That is facts, and that's what I explained before. Yeah.
I look nothing like this in high school.
Look, I'm 6'4", 200 pounds, whole lot of money in my bank account, but I was broke before. I was 160 pounds, 150 pounds for a bunch of my
really
life.
Skinny. We got old pictures of me and Cooley really,
I was
really
broke and skinny, and I didn't even have a beard.
Cooley didn't even have a beard.
I had no beard, and I had
Neither.
pimples.
Oh.
But look at me now. But that's because I disciplined. I kept working on myself.
Y'all would not find me attractive in high school. I'm telling you that right now.
Yeah,
Hold on, let's keep it real. Nah, me, high school me, I still was bagging chicks. I was
I
never a
got my
square.
fair share, but I didn't look the way I look now, though.
Yeah, nah, I was never a
A lot
square.
of that has to do with too the fact that you're tall. Not that you're a bad looking guy. I'm just saying that height.
Height
Yeah,
does
height is a
play.
cheat code.
Height is an advantage.
Height is a cheat
It's my
code.
genetics.
Lucky son of a.
It is what it is. Anyways, we got Queen Lala sends him $5. She says, "Ladies, stop lying to her. It's okay for a man to tell women to go to the gym and get fit. What's so hard? Don't use tears as a weapon towards men." Hey, Queen Lala, you are spitting high level spitter. You are high level spitter.
I like
you are.
Queen Lala.
Leroy Lede sends him $5. He says, "The Spanish mommy, mamacita, you speaking facts." What's her IG? You want to give your IG? They gonna slide if you give it.
Slide in the DMs.
We got hundreds of people in here right now.
I don't know. There's the offensive one, and then there's my business one.
Give the offensive one. The offensive one.
Yeah. Give the
one?
thought one. We post the thought pics.
No, I know thought.
Thought.
Political everything.
Thought you slim.
Political. Black Velvet. BLKVLVTT.
Okay. All right. Slide in the DMs. If you want to hear it again, just bring it back. You can hear it again. We got Christian Pierce again sends in $10. He says, "Real men want purity. As a woman, you're born with your value. What you do with it is up to you." Question for the guest. Good one. Starting over here. Man or bear?
What?
That's the TikTok
Said
thing. Would you
man.
rather be in a woods alone,
Is a man or a
trapped
bear?
in the woods alone, with a man or a bear?
This is an interesting question.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why I would choose a bear, so I'm gonna have to go for a man, but I can understand why they compared a bear to it, because the only thing I think of that is if I'm in the woods with a bear, the bear could scare off other predators, but that's basically the main predator, you know what I mean? Bears aren't really a man.
You'd rather be trapped
simply,
with
yeah,
the
just a man.
Got it.
Yes.
What about you, Gianna?
Okay, so I would want the man with me
Mm-hmm.
because God forbid that the bear comes to attack. The man's going to be there
To
to
protect.
protect.
Yeah.
That's just
So I was like, why was
that's
that
their
even a
innate
question? It's just
nature.
automatic.
That's just what the yeah.
Is it a trick
Okay.
question?
Yeah.
No, it's
no,
not.
no,
It's
no,
not.
no,
It's
no,
not.
no.
It's not.
No,
It's
that's
not.
why I'm
Girls
so
make it-
No, not trick question at all.
Honestly, the same
go with you.
thing. A man.
They're
A
there
man.
to protect.
Yeah.
And why?
Because they'll protect me from anything.
Okay. What about you?
Man,
And why?
I'm not trying to get mauled by a bear.
Fair enough. You?
A man.
A
You know, a
man.
girl chose a bear.
She did
Girls
last
choose bears
episode.
because they don't trust men, and that's their own
Yeah.
trauma.
Right.
Not every man is bad.
Trauma.
We
So many questions, bro.
we were talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I wanted to say something because I said it, but you wasn't here when I said it. So I'll just say it to you. So, yeah, I'll talk to you because when you had left, I was talking to them. But I was never speaking down on you. I know it seemed like I was. I was speaking to the queen in you. There's a fool and a queen in every girl, and there's a fool and a king in every man. I was speaking to the queen in you because I know you could do better. I know that you are a good woman because you have sexual temperance and you're a 34-year-old virgin. So I know that there's areas where you can self-improve on. So that's speaking to the queen in you. If I was speaking to the fool in you, I would have said, girl, it's all those guys' fault. Don't worry about them guys. They don't really love you. They don't deserve you, queen. They don't deserve you, queen. That's what I would have been saying. But me really speaking to the queen in you is letting you know where you can self-improve on. And I gave you many compliments about your virginity and stuff like that. So trust and believe. Wasn't speaking down on you. I want you to leave this podcast. And the good thing that you didn't, leave. Just walk out. I want you to leave and actually get something from it. So I want to tell you that personally because I said it when you was going. So just wanted to let you know. Okay. Yeah. Ease, you was going somewhere with the marriage and stuff, or you had some questions?
Marriage and trauma.
Yeah.
So obviously I'm dating, right? And I've been coming across a lot of girls with a lot of past traumas, and I'm realizing that a lot of girls aren't healed, and it affects their relationship with men, whether the trauma is big or whether the trauma is small. So my question is, do any of you ladies have or had traumas in the past that affected your relationships?
Oh, wait. Let's do this because that's a real deep one that's going to get into more stuff. Let's save that. Because the reason why, I'll tell you, well, you should know why we should save it. Let's get to the girls that ask a question so then we can wrap up. Because they maybe have some questions that'll be longer.
Okay, say less. And I have another question too about the whole marriage thing.
Okay, cool. So, ladies, this is a part of the podcast where you either give your last thoughts, like how you like the podcast, or you ask any question you want. And I know a few of y'all wrote down some questions. So if you want to get to your questions, you could go ahead and ask them. Or if you have any questions, totally fine. If you don't have no questions, then give me your last thoughts and how you like the podcast. Let's start with Gianna.
I have a bunch of questions, but they're too in-depth, so we'll save them for another time.
Okay, we can save them. We can save them for another time.
Love the podcast.
Thank you.
No Fugazee. Got to keep it Italian. How did it?
No Fugazee.
You gotta do it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually very Italian as well. I'm
Look at us.
very.
Look at us.
I'm a lot of.
We got a little
I'm a
Italy,
of
huh?
little things.
Yeah.
You guys, I'm surprised you guys couldn't tell. Like, do I not look Italian?
No,
or-
you don't.
This
What do I
just
look like
white
to you
people.
guys? I think it's
White people look white people.
Is it the
the
freckles?
freckles and
No,
the-
I see
and
it.
the
It's
hair.
you're probably more northern than anything.
Like,
I'm Ukrainian, Italian,
Yeah.
Dutch, Polish.
do I look like I'm from some part of not in Nigeria, in Africa? No, I just look like a nigga. I'm black. Same
my
thing. Y'all look
gosh.
like a white girl. I can't tell if y'all Irish, Italian, Portuguese. What is it? Poland,
I can tell if you're Italian just by the name.
German.
Yeah, I can't even tell the difference between Irish and Polish.
Yeah, I can't really tell. But thank you for coming.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
Of
I
course.
really appreciate it. And it's really interesting to see everyone's perspective. And it's just great to listen,
Word.
see where everyone's at.
So you'll come back.
Absolutely.
I'll definitely have you back on the show. You're a
Yeah.
good sport. What about you? Any questions?
I can't think. I had questions before, but now I don't really have questions because we bumped,
Yeah.
topics and everything. But I think this is interesting. I like your topics. I think you are here to genuinely better other people and help other people, which I really respect you for. And thank you for the opportunity. I had
Yeah.
fun. So
Oh,
thank you.
Thank you for coming. That means you got to come back. If you have some questions, you can ask them next time.
I would like to come.
You'll come back?
I'll come back.
Cool.
I'll come back.
I'll have you back. And what about yourself? Any questions? If not, last thoughts?
No, I don't think I have any questions. It was a very interesting experience. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Maybe the last time that I shared on live that about my sexual history.
It's okay to say you're a virgin.
Yeah, that's
a good
But
thing.
it always opens too many doors.
It opens too many doors? Okay.
And then I get called names, and people got thoughts, and then they're like,
Wait,
well,
you'd
this is
rather
why
be called
this, and
a prude
this is
than a
why
thought.
that, and this is why that. There's always trying to put labels on it. You know what I mean? And just try to say well, obviously, you know what I mean?
Prude is better than promiscuous.
Very true.
But no matter-
and
Yeah, sure, but obviously, I'm very much in the minority.
Yeah, but
more ways than one.
Yeah, but that's
That's
okay.
So
Me
it's
too.
like-
I'm short.
That's not.
I'm
Don't
the
look at it as
No,
a
you
negative
average,
thing.
bro. Average height.
And
You
no
talking
matter
about?
what, girl,
Yeah.
Well, that made me feel good. I'm
Yeah,
average
bro.
height.
But anyway, so thank you. And I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm so emotional right now.
It's all good. It's
okay.
all good.
I think I'm tired. I got very little sleep. I was up sewing costumes
no matter what,
It's all
though,
good.
last night.
everybody else's opinion does not matter. Like, you are your own person. You chose to make your decisions the way you choose to make them. You know, just as long as you're doing what you want to do and you're focusing on yourself, everybody else's comments, opinions don't matter, because you know deep down that, you know, you chose to stay a virgin and you have your beliefs, you have
Your
the
morals.
reasons why you choose to live life the way that you do. And I appreciate you for that. Don't cry, you know.
They don't pay your
I don't.
bills.
They
I
don't
would-
pay your
I
bills.
would say this.
Living your
They just be
life.
And I will
talking.
say too, you
So
know,
wait,
like-
real quick. Here's the thing where the part of the podcast, which is thank you for saying that, speaking to her, but women don't give good advice. That's the truth. They give
You think
bad.
that?
And they're not
Let me
truthful.
finish. Let me finish.
And
real
they're
quick.
not
Hear me
truthful.
out. Hear me out. That was the most horrible advice ever. It's okay though. Not
What, mine?
nothing about you, Brie. It's okay. It's natural. All women do that. It's just not you. It's all women. But here's the truth, right? Don't feel offended. You're fine. Chuck, you're like, we had over 500 girls come on. They all give the same advice.
Exact same.
All exact same. But the reason why it's bad advice is because you will have regret.
Wait.
And you have regret right now. And if you don't meet a man that you will marry, you will have even more regret. So that means that you need to change your behavior to get a different result.
But
So
why-
that means that you,
why is it gotta
it's
be me?
not, it's not about
Why is it gotta
not
be me?
caring about someone else's opinion.
But why is it gotta be me?
Let me finish.
Nobody's perfect.
No one's perfect.
But that's
Let
my
me finish.
point,
Look.
though.
It's not
that's my
about not
point.
caring about someone else's opinion. People gonna have opinions. It's whatever. But if it's truthful and it impacts you, it's for a reason. You. Let's just go with the Bible. Adam and Eve. What's the first thing Adam and Eve felt when they bit the apple? What's the first thing they felt?
What? Shame.
Shame. And you know when they felt shame is when they seen themselves naked.
Yeah.
So, but why was that shameful to them? You got to think about that. So shame was the first thing that they first negative feeling. And guess what? Did it do? They changed their behavior and they put clothes on. So when you feel shame, it's telling you that you need to change your behavior. It's God built this way to feel shame. That means that our mind is telling us like, wait, something's not right here. Why am I feeling shameful about this? I need to change. I'm inadequate in some way and I need to do better. I need to elevate my life in some aspect of my life, right? So shame is actually a motivator. So when someone, when you think someone's shaming you or you feel shame, you got to change that energy because energy never goes away. It stays, but you can convert that energy and you convert it and you make it positive. And you say, you know what? I'm going to do better. I'm going to go in the gym. I'm going to start working out. And the next time I come on this podcast, I'm going to be looking snatched. Or forget this podcast. Just for myself, working out, I'm going to feel better. And then you won't feel that shame. So shame is just a motivator for Adam and Eve to put on clothes. Shame is a motivator for me and this nigga to get in the gym. And you to make changes in your life. And Denise and everyone here. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I take it. But anyways, would you come back on a podcast? Truthfully.
I probably have to lose some weight first.
Fair enough. That's a real answer. But I would definitely have you back on, even if you don't lose the weight. I'll definitely have you back on. Because, I mean, we were chopping it up, having a conversation, and weight doesn't even have to be the topic. That just happens to be the topic because that's where the conversation went. I don't plan these questions. I haven't asked one question. The chat asked a question, y'all asked questions, then I may ask a sub question on top of a question, but that's about it. I don't really know where the conversation will go. But Denise, second time being here, how'd you like it? Well, first, do you have any questions? Denise?
I
Okay.
don't know.
No?
I wrote it down because, you know, my brain is... It's somewhere around here. I ain't getting it, though.
You want to ask it next time? Would you come back? With your crazy friend?
She's gonna be
she's
off
more
the
crazier
handle.
than Shelly?
I'm telling you,
She's
she's
crazier
off
than
the
Shelly.
handle.
You gotta see if she's more crazier, so you gotta bring
I'll
her.
tell
'Cause
you
I
how
don't think
crazy
no
she
one
is.
gets more crazier.
I'm going to tell you how crazy she is. She called me, Dee, you got to come over here.
I go over there and she is bleeding from head to toe, and she's like, "Stay with my baby." So yeah, she was in a fist fight right in front of the kid, and the cops were there, and she don't care. She don't care. She fought when she was 7 months pregnant. She don't care. She's just crazy.
Matter of fact, you might not want to bring her because she might fight one of the girls, bro.
We gonna have security here that time.
She's as strong as a man.
Security.
Oh, we got Harlem. No one's stronger than Harlem.
No
other girl was stronger than Harlem.
Harlem was a firefighter.
Harlem 5'10", 230.
Who is Harlem?
No, this girl is a beast.
Harlem was a firefighter.
Harlem a beast.
She a beast.
Yo, Harlem, Harlem would like
Harlem
hold
picked
the
up
hose.
keys after the podcast and was like, "What you say, Luke?" No.
I see you do that. Yeah. But in general, but it's just like if I had a problem with keeping a relationship with a woman, and every relationship I had, a girl broke up with me, then at some point I gotta look at me like, Brian, what the fuck are you doing wrong? And I'm saying that to say to you, like, if I don't know you, so I'm not saying anything, but like if you're not getting whatever the guy you want to get, then at some point it's like, when do you look in the mirror and be like, okay, well, what am I doing wrong? Because I keep getting the same results. If I date 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and all of you girls break up with me, something's wrong with me. I'm the fucking problem at that point. You know what I'm saying? So, as human beings, not just me, not just you, but everybody in the world, if we're doing something and we keep getting the same negative results, at some point we're gonna have to take a look in the mirror. Okay, like, all right, whatever I'm doing,
change our behavior.
it's wrong, and I gotta change. You know what I'm saying? And that just goes for anybody.
But Denise, you said you would come back, right?
Of course.
Word, I'll have you back.
Give me I want politics and abortion.
You want politics?
Yes,
You gonna do some politics conversations?
I'm always ready for. I'm
coming to that one.
Oh, you do politics?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we'll do a whole thing on
I
politics.
you on all
I feel like everybody has
Dang,
some
why we didn't do that
commentary
this
we
time?
can-
All right, so we gonna have you
Right.
back. Okay?
Yeah.
We
Can I
talk
bring
strictly
my
politics. Sisters? You got
I
sisters?
got 2 sisters.
Bring them.
The more the merrier, girl.
Oh, that was cute.
I'm gonna bring my
Bro,
sisters.
stop.
I'm gonna
Come
bring my
on, bro.
sisters.
Them they saying.
And they're just like me, except for the other
Stop
one.
copying
She
off me,
was
bro.
married and she had a kid, but the other one's just like me, and she's 31. Also,
Virgin?
same beliefs, yes, same belief system. But
Bring her.
But she's not large. She's a very small person, so you could tell her what her problem is.
We'll talk about it.
It's like, hey, I want you to get my sister for me. Get her.
No. I want you to. I'm just interested in your perspective because she doesn't have that issue.
I got you. Well, it's many other things we could have peeled back the layer too that we'll get in next time. Trust me. This brain has a lot up here. This was a cool podcast. I really didn't break things down.
You know what I liked about
in too
this
detail, but
is,
yeah, go ahead.
I kind of confirmed accountability, right? So, like I was saying, I'm 38, whatever, and I was like, I'm not gonna get into it, but something happened earlier this year, and I was like, and then my boy, he looked at me on Memorial Day, and he was like, my street name is Bodie. He was like, "Yo, Bodie," he goes, "I love you, but you're a little round in the middle, straight up." I said, I said, "What are you talking about?" I said, "Man, I look good for having 2 kids. Okay, leave me alone." He goes, No, just suck in your stomach. I know how it looks, all right. But then I noticed when I go to the beach, and my daughter takes a picture. I said, "Hold on." I said, "Go ahead, take a picture." Right? I'm just lazy, but I gotta work myself out.
Okay.
So what I do is I work so I can get my money. I'm buying myself a nice mid-luxury car this week. I'm like, yeah. This is the type of, I want to attract this type. Well, I'm a little bougie, but that's because I'm from North Jersey.
So you're saying that the conversations that we had just opened up a door of accountability. It confirms
what
some stuff.
I need to do.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Even at 38, I can learn from girls my daughter's age and just not continue to put it off. And like my life isn't only just about working and making money, that I need to take time also, because I might meet a man with money at the gym.
Right, like, and I want to touch on that real quick, Cooley, because the reason why all of us should like do our best to look better, because you don't know, like, the man of your dreams or the woman of your dreams, you don't know what's their type. Their type could be, all right, their type for a girl, her type could be a muscular guy with tattoos. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be me, or it could be a dude that's 6'2", 6'3".
Nigga, I'm 6'4".
whatever.
Come on, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Or
Just
vice
because
versa.
you little, you trying to
man,
take less inches off me, nigga.
or like vice versa for a woman, like the man of your dreams, he probably likes a tall woman. You know what I mean? But she just has to be just a little slimmer, or a shorter woman that look like her, that look like you. You never know what the guy of your dreams wants. So that's why it's always good to look your best. So when he does come across you, like,
and when you look your best,
I want her.
Look your
You
son
feel
in the
feel your best.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
yo,
Yeah.
you feel so good.
Well, I feel really good right now. You know what I'm saying?
So this just confirmed.
This confirms
This
it.
confirmed, because
Yeah.
it's like a new chapter. My
Right.
grandson and I'm gonna get a car. I'm not looking forward to the payments, but
Yeah.
I'm getting an Acura, and it's not a big deal for everybody. But it's a mid.
Acuras are nice.
Yeah,
I
they're-
wanted.
Men
a
don't
luxury
care about
car.
cars. You
I
could
do.
pull up in
I'm
a.
doing it
I
for
know you
me.
do, but
I don't
There
care
you
what
go.
no man.
you could pull
say.
up in a box.
I don't care what. This is for me. I work.
How about a
for it.
minivan? I've had a
What?
minivan.
That's
since-
more room to clap cheeks in certain men's mind. They're like, oh, where she got a minivan?
I'm not kidding. It's gonna be thinking
We are right
about
now.
making more
Like,
kids.
We can get it anywhere. Road trip. And I know you got stacks in there.
That's right.
Yeah, men, we simple creatures. But let's move it right along. Grace.
Yeah, Grace.
Thanks for having me. This
Yeah.
definitely took me out of my comfort zone, but it was nice hearing everyone's different perspectives.
Word, Grace. Thank you for coming. You got any questions?
Not really.
Not right now? Okay. Would you come back?
Yeah, I would.
All right, come back. I know you brung her and you said you had another friend too, right?
Yeah.
Bring your other friend
Bring 'em
too.
all.
And we'll have you back. Oh, yeah, but the conversations kind of go wherever. We could definitely talk politics. And I'll the day you want to talk politics, just write down some questions before you come, and you could kind of let it flow that way yourself, just by having questions, because that'll be a long combo. And bring your sisters for sure. You had something, right?
Yeah, well, this is something that just came into in my head, but I just want to mention, like, I feel like when it comes to looking for the right person for you, everyone is going to have flaws. But at the end of the day, like, you can't have such high expectations because you're never going to meet. Like, you're never really going to find exactly what you want. Like, for me personally, I'm not, like, yeah, my type is, dark skins, taller than me, but I'm not only going to look for dark
She
skins
team black.
that are taller than me.
She team in the chat, slide in the DMs.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like as a female, we don't only just look for our type. Like, we, keep our eyes open. Like, we care more about, like, who makes us feel better. Like, who can really serve us and our needs.
Yeah. Okay.
But I just want to get
Yeah,
that off
the
my chest.
protector
Yeah,
and
the
the
protector,
provider.
yeah.
The whole
I really
Well,
liked these
I liked your
topics
question,
because
though.
we got to
You gotta ask that
uncover,
question.
What question?
Oh, yeah, we're going to get to that.
I'll
Next
get to
time.
that
Next time.
another
We're going to get to that.
No,
We've
I
been
really
rocking
like
for a
that
minute.
one. No, I really like that.
I know you
Yeah.
did. Keep
Which one? The trauma one?
The trauma one.
Save
Well, I
it for
feel-
when
yeah.
That's what I've
Denise
been
comes
dealing with,
back.
man. Like, last 3 girls I dated, man.
I really that's really important though. If they want to go, they can go. I can stay. I ain't got nobody.
Well, no.
waiting for me.
I mean, we
I don't
could
have nobody
probably.
waiting for me.
Nah, I mean, we about to shut off the stream at least. Y'all could talk about that after. But
I gotta work at
ladies
8
and gents, this podcast was very no Fugazi. Listen, the next live episode will be on. I'm doing one on Sunday. Sunday is gonna be some debates. Bringing some people on the stream, live debates. So if you want to debate on certain topics, you could join in. And then on Wednesday is gonna be another stream doing debates as well. So Sunday, debate night. Wednesday, debate night. And then the next episode with the ladies will be next Friday. So tune in for that episode. Other than that, if you like this content and you want to support this podcast and want to continue to see it grow, join up for the membership, bro. It's 3 tiers. First tier is gang, is $5 to join. Second tier is Hitman, is $10 to join. Third tier is Mob Ties, $25 to join. You join that tier, you locked in with us. You're invited to the cookout as always. But also you get all these perks when you join as well. We are going to be doing a meetup soon as well. I'm not sure what city yet, but we're going to speak to y'all more in the Discord and speak to y'all more on Instagram and see, pick a location of where y'all want to meet up with all the supporters. I think that'll be dope, man, because we hit 1.5 years. We reached 200K subscribers. Why not do a supporter meetup? I think that'll be dope. And I think y'all want it too. A lot of y'all have been asking. But other than that, this podcast was No Fugazi. Steve, we out.